Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Rebecca is mad. We are back. Just like I said. Just like I said, a 1 week timeout for a false strike. You can't keep a good lemon down, I tell you that much. Enjoy the tune. There's so much to get into. Thanks everyone for being here. I see you. Please hit the thumbs up. Share this out. Let's make some noise. All right, we're in business. Thanks so much for being here. Ninja Orchids was the first one here, as she oftentimes is. Thanks so much for listening, Ninja. Troopers, and Iris Mom, thanks so much for being here. See a lot of Brittany's crew in here. Thanks so much, guys, for the support. Lunatic in the house. Let's see. Gigi Dillagaff in the house, living the lake life. So happy you could join us today. It's high noon here outside of Boulder, Colorado, and it's hot as hell. If you hear the air conditioner in the back, I do apologize. It's part of the deal. Got to stay alive. Lunatic says he's back. So dang great to have my guy. You're back, my guy. Can't wait to hear all about your time off. Well, I hung out with my cousin Charlie a lot. He's back. He showed back back up to the ranch here with a leg cast. No scratches on the motorcycle though, so I can't really explain. And he doesn't remember, but sometime soon we'll have him over here on our channel. He's a wild man. Let's see. What's up, Truth Seeker? I've been rewatching your live streams. I've been busy. I've been popping in, trying to show as much support as I can. That's sort of what my thing is now. If you guys don't see me around a lot, it's because I'm busy. And I do still get notifications when people are going live, and I try to pop in and feed the algorithm. But oftentimes it's a replay situation. But keep up the great work, Truth Seeker. Maritza in the house, thanks so much for being here. Brenda Sue is with us. Thanks so much. Glow's musical journey. Thanks so much for being here, Glow. Hope you're well. Gina Marie says, wait a damn minute. The giraffe with the sore throat is talking about Savsad. Oh no. The trailer. I'll explain. You know what? I should have picked a different one. Basically, whenever you set up a trailer for your live stream in studio, it just gives you like a dozen options. Then you search for other videos. I was lazy and just chose from the ones they suggested, and that's an older one when old Throttle Throat was actually still talking about Sav. But I was trying to show the defamation, how she's so sloppy with that ashtray mouth. But no, that's an much older video. Still relevant up until that point whenever it says that, because the point was she's been slandering me for a year, now she's doing it to Savage. But she's not doing it to Savage because she doesn't have the balls to do it to Savage. What's up, Nanny Sharon? Thanks so much for being here. Brittany Bell is in the house. Salty Lunatics, we saw your new swimming pool. Cannonball! That's all I can say about that. Breaking news. Happy for you. I hope it works out perfectly. Headstones and headlines in the house. I think we're going to look at some clips from your new channel, Beneath the Headstones. I think I don't have much planned. I just want to ease back into this. I want to just touch base with you guys, see how the fuck you're doing. There's a lot going on. There's good, there's bad, there's ugly. Um, the vampires are still very much after Brittany J. I've lost an appetite for all of that. Like, what are these people doing? You got grannies watching over there, literally having a live stream about a man's peen. Not just any man. No, no, a man that's suing her for defamation. Like, how the fuck does this make any sense? What a knucklehead. What a real dummy. That's all I can say about that. Like, what the hell? Amber E, thanks so much for being here. Justin RN is in the house. There's Ninja. Thanks again for being here, Ninja. Billy Jones is in the house. Hope you're well, Billy. Blue Lazarou, Marie the Mena. Uh-oh, he's back. You can't keep a good lemon down, I'll tell you that much. Friggin' false booty-ass strikers. That's what it was. Just the falsest strike ever. In fact, the live stream that she struck will be back up in just a couple of days. The reason I'm able to go live before that video is available again is because that hippo has 10 business days to tell YouTube whether she's going to take me to court for copyright infringement or if she's going to be a scared little bitch like always and just do nothing. You know what I mean? Mrs. Do Nothing. In which case, the video will go back up. But that's 10 business days. The timeout that was imposed upon me from, YouTube for quote-unquote copyright infringement. You see how ridiculous this is. It was an absolute false strike. And I'm not sure if it was because, once again, I was eloquently dismantling every narrative she's ever created about me and my friends, or if I showed the reflection of bitch-ass beat him in a television. In any case, it doesn't matter. It was a complete false strike in any case. Either she's admitting that is beat him in his fragile little, frame and posture there, or she's just a scared bitch that doesn't like the truth to be told about her. In any case, we're back full force. We're going to ease into this. I know there's a lot going on. Before we get too crazy here, I do want to send my regards to Kathy P. I understand she lost her husband very much unexpectedly. As much as she and I don't like each other, some things, just in being a good human, some things you have to rise above that. So my condolences go out to her. And if I see any of you fucking people that hang out around me treating her badly at a time like this, I'm going to call you on it. So just be good. Just be a good person. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. And of course, she's left with a monumental endeavor in raising a family now. So if she needs help her. It's not a grift. It's a real thing, and that's all I can say about that. My condolences, and I hope she has a strong support system around her to help her in such a terrible time. I'm sure she does. If you have anything out there to say about it, let it be nice, guys. It's not the time for weird YouTube arguments. Let's see here. Dinah-Do 420, trademark. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna make my way all the way through chat before I show you anything. I'll show you my new video. Of course, there's a new stalker being celebrated on the QB's panel. It's kind of been beat up. It's unfortunate being put on a timeout, for no good reason, and watching everyone, I would be covering the same shit. I'm clipping the same shit. I just can't get it out there in the way I want to. If I have somebody constantly just looming over me, waiting for any reason to strike my channel, especially a hippopotamus that's sitting on 2 strikes on her dangerously close to going away channel, but she's not scared. Nah, I ain't scared. You ought to be. What's up, Just a Girl? So good to see you. I've been popping into your live streams as well. I don't mean to cause too much argument in there. Just one specific chatter who's just that thinks he can outwit everyone, and I listen and I don't watch the chat anymore, Just a Girl, because I don't want to hear anything that person's got to say. It's just it's propaganda. So maybe you guys don't know this, but back months ago, maybe even a full year ago, the buzzard over there was telling everyone that I was iTowel, which is a channel that was around, that was calling her out pretty efficiently. I must say, better than most other people have been able to do. She thought for sure that I was the channel holder of this, and I was not. I never had any access to that channel. I did receive a few emails from the people or person running that channel, and I did give them everything that I could give them, to help them with their video. I offered way more than they actually used. A lot of times that was frustrating for me, but I was in no time, never one single day that I iTowel or had anything directly to do with it. I always had my suspicions of who it was and whatever. But in any case, in a feeble attempt at trying to determine who the channel holder was, busted ass Becky over there went ahead and tried to strike the channel. Oftentimes, if you strike the channel, you'll get the name of the channel holder. That's sort of part of the deal, depending on the strike. Let's not get lost in the weeds. So whenever she did strike this channel, a name came back of a channel holder which was very similar to her current lawyer that she's using against BHB or in defense of BH, whatever the situation is. Sloppy bitches, Dave don't care. So whoever iTowel was retorted by giving a name. Instead of their own name, they gave a name similar to Rebecca's lawyer, and she went crazy. She, for months, it's impersonation, sinners impersonating my lawyer. My lawyer's suing him. The paperwork's sitting right here just waiting for him. He's hiding from me. So this whole idea that I've been running and hiding from her, this is the dustiest bullshit story you'll ever hear. I'm not running or hiding from anyone. In fact, if you want to meet me somewhere, bitch, and give me some paperwork, you just tell me where to be. Nobody's hiding from you or any of your busted ass lawyers. So long story short, she went ahead and said that I was her lawyer and I was impersonating a different person. So guess what I did? I called her fucking lawyer and I was like, hey man, this is Dave so-and-so. There's some fat, stupid bitch on the internet saying that you're suing me. Is there any way that that's true in any way? And he's like, no, that's not true. And I said, do you know who I'm talking about? He said, yes, I do. And I said, thank you, sir. Go fuck yourself, and hung up the phone. So that's why I called Rebecca Turner's lawyer. That's specifically why I did that. And the funny part of that story is the day that I did that, she shut her fucking stink ass mouth and stopped telling people I was because her lawyer called her and was like, look, bitch, what are you thinking? You know what I mean? That's what it was. So yeah, it's not at all the same as some sweaty palmed fucking rocking back and forth crazy lady calling Brittany J's lawyer just to do some quote unquote research. That's not research. You're a crazy person and you're stalking a stranger on the internet publicly. Just so you know. And I saw her name was Tiffany or whatever. I guess that's Alabama, whatever. She is all up in my comments under that video too. Some of them I just left. Some I erased because she's a crazy person. But she's like, I never called him. Okay, so we'll start out with that. Let me first get through the rest of the chat. I realize I'm a little bit behind. Let's see. So good to see you guys. It's so good to be back. Knucklehead City. Exactly, Glow. You get it. Just looking through chat, trying to catch names that I haven't seen. In the Bushes is here. Who passed away? I just got here. I don't want to keep harping on it. Kathy P's husband passed away. So send your condolences and be gentle and show some grace at a time like this. Yeah, I understand there may be fundraisers. I can think of no more worthy cause to contribute to here in this dusty little corner of the internet. I mean, she's going to be raising children on her own. I'm sure she has family, but that's going to come with financial burdens. So if there is a fundraiser, even if it's at the Hive, consider throwing a buck or two, whatever you can, because remember, guys, the point of being here on Earth is to take care of each other. That's my philosophy. Even if someone is an asshole to you in the past, if they're in need and you can help them, that's what you do. And if you're lucky, that shit comes around. It doesn't always. Don't count on it. If you find yourself doing something for someone in hopes that something will come back to you, you will assuredly be disappointed. Lunatic says, we're all humans. First, always show our hearts and lift her up in prayer. Exactly. If you're a praying type, do that. Life is short, yes, and it's also a stark reminder to all of us that tomorrow is not promised. So, you know, if you're listening to this, you're alive. So, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad time to act like it because you don't know how many days you got. Not to be all emo, but that's just a fact, Jack. You know, that's what it is. Um, Also, yes, I spoke yet again um, to A1's son. She has been accepted into a rehab. They said she's a great candidate for the physical rehabilitation that she needs. Um, Still hit or miss, but she's hanging in there. And as soon as she does know that we're thinking about her. I made sure he got that across to her, and as soon as she's able to give a call, she's going to do that. So, again, if you're out there, if you're the praying type out there, go ahead and do some of that for our friend A1 as well. See, there's a lot going on. There's other stories here that even people in chat that I don't talk about in public because it's none of my business. But everybody's going through some shit. I mean, it seems to be a very strange time where everyone seems to be going through some shit: financial burden, health issues. Um, I don't know, man. And it might not be a bad time to start cooling this shit down a little bit. I mean, how many years can we sit here and bicker with each other like big fucking children before it starts affecting our health? Pretty fucking quick, I'm guessing. You know what I mean? So my plan is to pick my battles. You know, try to manage my expectations, which is always a difficult thing for me to do. I hold people, you know, to task with expectations, and sometimes that's not the right way to do it. Let's see. Did you make it to Sturgis? Did you make it to Sturgis? No, I didn't go. When I came to Colorado, and all my biker buddies there, they had their trip planned. Everything was booked. So I did look. I almost went, and I looked at, and even like a stupid Motel 6 was like $320 because everything's sold out. Considered getting a campsite or a cabin, same amount of money. So it's just like, fuck, I wasn't planning. I had to plan for something like that to just blow a couple grand. I'm not a baller that way. Speaking of balling, thanks everyone who sent cash apps in lieu of me being able to go live and receive super chats and monetization. I mean, really, all that woman did was take a half a month of pay away from me, YouTube pay, which is, and if anybody's really paying attention, what you'll notice is really what she did was embarrass herself. Because, I mean, she's like, look, I'm big and bad. I'm going to get rid of it. She ain't getting rid of shit. Speaking of which, here, let me put on some background music, something to play here. I hear a lot of talk about people saying, oh, I'm gonna take this person's channel. I'm gonna take that person's channel. You ain't gonna do shit. Could you imagine if it was that easy to just take someone's channel? It would be the Wild West, and I would be Billy the fucking Kid, dude. Are you kidding me? There's so many channels I would love to just erase from existence. But trust me, if it was that easy, I wouldn't fucking be here right now. So I mean, let's cool it with I'm gonna do this, and I've got secret special resources in the basement of YouTube, and they're gonna work for me. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Hey, bless mom. That's that important to hide from. That's that important to hide from. Yeah, I've never hid from anyone. It's so weird, man. All right, let me pull up this video, my most recent video. I do have a bunch coming as well. This one is called, aptly, Another Stalker at the Hive. I guess this is Alabama, whatever woman. She used her own real name on right there on the screen. So I'm under no obligation to censor that shit at all. You want to be a stupid stalker? Be a stupid stalker, and now we all know your name. Like, I have zero remorse for that. None. Can y'all see? Let's see. You can. All right. Enjoy this, and I'll get back in the chat. thanks again, everyone, so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. You never know what to expect after a week timeout. Bunch of narratives running wild around this joint. I got a few more of them to talk about that I can check real quick. Enjoy this, and we'll get into it. I'll probably pause this along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, a brand new Brittany J stalker. This one's named Tiffany, and of course she's supported by Queen Bee and the goons over there at the Hive. Have a look at this.
That's not at all what happened. I never called her attorney, okay? On his side, there's a little thing where you can go and you can go on a box and it looks like you can ask questions to a bot, right? Okay. You can ask questions to a bot. And when you put that thing, you have to fill out like what your name and stuff is for the bot to answer those questions. That's right. What I did. I never was going to contact anybody. I thought I was talking to a bot. And then he called the next day out of the blue. That's how that happened. He's lying.
I hope the music's not too incredibly loud for you guys. Here she is saying, and then the lawyer just called me out of the blue. Bitch, how would he just did he just open a phone book from a city that's 1,000 miles from him and just pull out your name? Were you hit by a telecommunication lightning bolt? Was it a miracle that he called you, the one woman that's sitting on live with hundreds of other women of equal or lower quality, stalking and harassing a fucking YouTuber? And then you come into my chat the comments of this video that we're watching, she pops in there and she's like, I'm just a subscriber. The fuck are you talking about, man? Those rules are out the fucking window whenever you start stalking a YouTuber. Doesn't matter if you're a content provider or if you're it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a creepy bitch. You end up in a video on my channel. I mean, what's complicated about this? I don't give a fuck if you're a subscriber or a fucking unicorn. You're a creep that's calling someone's lawyer just out of the blue. So what she did, she went and filled on online like questionnaire, like, communication on the man's website. The guy called her back because she left her fucking name and telephone number. How else would he call her back? She says she was just looking for the rates of the lawyer to see if Brittany's lying. Why do you give a fuck, you weirdo? Mind your own business. So right away, everyone started comparing me calling fucking Rebecca's lawyer to this. It's not the same thing. Now, if this Alabama woman who contacted Brittany's lawyer was being told, if it was being told about her that lawyer was suing her, and that was being said repeatedly for months on several different channels, wouldn't you she would have every right to call. But in her case, she's part of the Moo Moo Mafia, just sitting there in the middle of fucking nowhere that thinks she's involved in Brittany J's life. It's a fucking mental disorder. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It's crazy people. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was wondering how that worked out. I didn't know if you guys made the call, or
and then of course we got hungry hippo over here. Just got to be involved in everything. Oh, you're doxing and going real life. Come on, baby, get on my panel. Fucking crackhead, dude. An actual crackhead.
Filled out the online form and then they called you guys.
Yeah, I would never have contacted him to talk to him. I thought that
I would have never contacted him to talk to him. Well, if you call the man and you say, hey, I'm curious about how much you charge because I need a lawyer. Here's my fucking name and telephone number. Well, what do you think was going to happen, lady? Listen, if you put all the ingredients to an apple fucking pie together and then you put them in the oven at the appropriate temperature for the right amount of time and the timer goes off and you go over to the fucking oven and you open it up and you're surprised that there's a fucking baked apple pie in your oven. Fucking idiots, man. Look, at least they're stupid, because if these people were intelligent, we'd be in real trouble. They'd actually be dangerous.
I was just doing some research about his, it tells you tomorrow somebody will contact you.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's just an online messenger. I could have told you that. That doesn't actually tell you the rates and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's B Tim in a cutoff t-shirt. and pink roller skates. This is not my art. I think it was Narcos Clips. Shout out Narcos Clips. I completely stole this image of B-Tim from Narcos Clips. Shit, I meant to credit him. I will actually fix that. If one of my mods could share Narcos Clips link in the chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Make sure I'm sure we're all subscribed to him, but I was feeling lazy. And this depiction of B-Tim after seeing his reflection in that television, it rings true. Except he's probably got a little pot belly, you know, the skinny fat look. You guys know what I mean. But he's just, I mean, let's face it, this guy is just a full punk ass bitch that just becomes more pathetic every day. He's taken to just saying sorry after his sentences. You are fucking sorry, dude. Little pencil neck dweeb. Little fucking, you little pokeball.
What it is, it's just like a service that they hire for the websites, and then they set up a schedule.
So did you guys say this in a chat or on Granny's? Is that how she figured out that you guys were the ones that filled it out?
No,
or
I never said anything. No, her attorney absolutely did something that he should have never done. He talked to me. He got my real name. I told him who I was when he called because I was kind of fucking freaked out then, like I couldn't believe he called. I wasn't expecting it. And a few minutes later, he's like, well, here, let me have your email and I'll send the rate to you.
I hope you guys see what's going on here. This woman is up on QB's panel declaring that if anybody doxes me, there's really going to be trouble. Meanwhile, her entire fucking government name is under her little fucking face bubble there. And nobody at the Hive is saying anything. I know other people have covered this, and I am actually 100% influenced on their opinions of this because I just happen to agree. What a dumb person. What a real knucklehead we're dealing with here. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable because you know that the happy heifer over there, the crickety crackety one, she knows that this is this woman's name and she's not telling her anything. She doesn't give a fuck. She just uses these crazy people like tools, like you would use a shovel if you were trying to dig a hole. That's it. She uses people that are mentally unwell like puppets. It's disturbing. It's probably, I mean, of all the disturbing shit about Queen Bee, one of the most disturbing things is the fact how disposable human beings are to her. It's really like she actually thinks she's on a higher level. So these people that are crazy and do things for her, she just thinks she can control them. And she can, which is the wildest part of it. Like, it's fucking something special.
That's all I was wanting is to know a rate about like what his rates was for C&Ds or anything in that sort to make online stalking go away. He asked me if I knew BJ and I told him no because it wasn't about BJ. It was nothing to do with her at all.
You called her lawyer. It had everything to do with her. And you're right. You don't know her. She's a stranger. That's precisely and exactly what makes you a crazy person, Tiffany. What the fuck is wrong with you, lady?
She should have never been told about it. He told her because I guess yesterday or the day before she heard y'all on that panel saying that people had called. So I'm sure she called him, and he was like, "Well, here, Alabama Mama called." So then he doxes me to her.
Well, that's not doxing, but technically you didn't hire him, so he could probably do that.
Well, no, I looked it up online and I talked to a lawyer this morning, and it all says the lawyer absolutely says that if you.
They're literally pacifying a fucking goon. They're collecting yet another fucking real life person to do shit for them that just plays like, well, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing research about how much C&Ds cost. Bitch, why are you calling Brittany J's lawyer? Oh, that's right, because you're a real life creep. That's why. There's no way, hey, Brittany or Tiffany, there's no way around this. We all see exactly who you are. What you should do is say, hey, you know what? I apologize for that because that was an irrational fucking thing to do. And I won't do shit like that anymore. But you won't because all the popular crackheads over there are celebrating right now like you're actually like you've accomplished something in your life. And I'm sure that maybe you never have. So this feeling that you're receiving right now from these weird accolades, it's fleeting. They don't care about you. They know that you're an irrational person. That's why you're invited to come up. It's nothing more than that. They will dispose of you like they do with everyone else. That's just what it is. I mean, I hate to even fucking help you out, but there you go. There's some good advice, some good YouTube advice. Because now, Tiffany, no matter what you say, everyone's going to be like, "Oh, that's the crazy person they called Brittany J's lawyer." Unless you say something other than, oh, "I was just trying to get rates," then you're just the asshole of the day. That's all. I know I'm a few days late to it, but she was the asshole of the day for this day.
That client privilege, even if you haven't hired him, you can't do that. He's not allowed to go tell people your information like that. That's not legal. And he told her my name. She said she has my name. Which is screwed up because I did not want to contact them. I thought I was literally just talking to the site. Like that the site had the information on it. I had no idea that it was going to send me to somebody else. Or I would have never done it. But then the truth is that's another thing. Like I understand, like, let's not go real life. I agree with that 100%. And I would have never done it.
She agrees that we should not go real life, and I wouldn't have done it if I wouldn't have done it, but I wouldn't have done it. But see what happened. See, none of that works. You did it. You're a fucking weirdo for doing it. It's that simple. Just like Rebecca Turner's a fucking weirdo for calling my stepmother repeatedly and then handing the phone number around to all the other zombie vampire bitches to call her. It's weird. You bitches are weird, man. Stop contacting families. Stop getting into people's real lives. You have no right to that. Why don't you use that fucking energy to go get yourself a life, dude? Go chop some wood. Go climb a fucking mountain or something. I don't know. What the fuck?
Done it if I would have knew it was the lawyer talking to me one-on-one. But she told us to call her lawyer. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, she does that often. She usually does that because she wants people to give her a reason to be a victim.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't get to do that. You don't get to play it both sides. Don't tell people to call. Don't be out here. And that's another thing. Don't be.
She says you don't get to play it both sides. That what does that even mean? You people. I swear, what you do to the English language, it should be considered a crime. It really should. I'm not the most, well-spoken person that I know, and I try to learn new words and try to use them in conversation. These people just take literal craps on the English language. It's offensive. It just is.
Be out here on these streets where we're all a community, making little jars, jabs here, saying
no, and that's going to be the topic of a big old live stream that I have planned coming up here in the next week or two. Don't speak about community, Tiffany, because there is no community that you're part of or should be accepted in at all. When you say this whole community and this and that, I'm not part of your community and I never would be. We have to have a real conversation about this word community because it's something, it's out of fucking control, dude. What community? That's my question. Just to be completely frank, what community are these? Are people that use the word, what are they talking about? What community? The grifting community? The tragedy pimp community? The liar community? I don't know. Hey, Kansas City Chiefs for life. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Sorry if I missed anybody in chat. Let me look on. Deb Mundorf is in the house. Thanks so much for being here. Sorry if I missed anybody. Let's see. Kansas Happy Holidays is in the house. Thanks, guys, so much for showing up. After a week of not going live, you really don't know what to expect when you come back. So I appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up. I was looking at my analytics. There's nothing more bothersome than nerding out on analytics and just seeing a whole week of everything being completely zeroed out. Thanks a lot, Rebecca. I'll tell you one thing, you hippo. What fucking comes around, what goes around comes around. I promise you that. It's just a matter of time for you there, piggo. Smoke them if you got them. Pretty soon you won't have them. Let's see, who else is here? Looks like I got everybody. Randa Smith is in the house. Thanks so much. Flight attendant for life. Thanks so much for being here. Says lunatic. Hello, somebody could tell me what this pudding conversation was in Brittany's earlier. I popped in and everyone's like, "Hey, Pudding was looking for you." Should I know who that is? Did I forget something? I really have no idea. If you guys could tell me, I'd love that because I was just confused. Hey, Joe, thanks for being here. Grain's in the house. I'm catching up. I'm just a few minutes behind. Queen Bella is in the house. Thanks so much, Queen Bella. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Let's see. Running errands, but listening. Awesome. Fanta Fan says she has no friends, no life. And she says as much in this video. And that part is sad, you know what I mean? But, I mean, how many millions of sad, lonely people are in this country? They're not calling YouTubers fucking lawyers, are they? I mean, I don't think they are. I could be wrong. What do I know? Let's see. Flight says, when you're on panel, you're no longer just a sub. These people are just disgusting. I tend to agree. Also, I don't give a fuck if you're a subscriber or if you're just a casual viewer. None of that matters to me. If you're calling someone's lawyer to creep out on them just to get accolades from a bunch of other fucking numbnuts, then you're living your life the wrong way, Tiffany. It's just really that simple. And for fuck's sake, the optics of watching a video and having the audio of a woman say, if they even think about doxing me, there's going to be trouble. Meanwhile, she's got her whole fucking name on the screen. To me, that is art. And that is straight up poetry. I don't know how to describe it. It makes me feel the same way as when I look at an impressive painting. It's like, well, look at that. Look at the details in that situation. Holy shit. I hope you guys feel the same way. What's up, Kelsey? I see you're getting a lot of shit out there. You know I got your back. You let me know if you need anything at all. They don't like good-looking women. It's a problem for them. And you know why. I mean, you can imagine why. Headstone says she needs to clearly log off YouTube and do something in her community. Exactly. Hey, Tiffany, your neighbors are your community. Yeah, no? Really? That panel that you're on, they don't give a fuck if you wake up tomorrow, dude. That lawyer isn't even her town. No. Well, I don't know where she lives. She's not a nuisance to me, so I have no need to know who she is. I mean, I think it's a complete different state, if I'm not mistaken. But so there's no question about it. She did not call Brittany's lawyer to ascertain prices or to do research like she said. She was just being a creepy bitch. And then she went straight to QB's panel and was celebrated for being a creepy bitch. I mean, that's what it is. Let me finish this, and then we'll talk a little more about it.
Saying, "Oh, don't worry, you won't work. Don't worry, you won't have a channel if you keep on." And threatening all these creators that we watch, that we care about. You don't get to do that. That's not fair. That's not right. And people have a right to have outrage about it. She was 100. This
lady's talking about what's fair and what's right. I can tell you what's not right. Calling Brittany J's lawyer, you goofball.
100% trying to take down this community. I'm telling you right now, she is. That's her intentions, and that's screwed up. Because there's people that come here for this community. So again, with this apocalyptic end of the world type of shit, and what Brittany J's trying to do is just destroy this whole community. Nah, dude. From what I could tell, she's just trying to run a channel, and you fucking maniacs won't stop mob harassing her, mob stalking. I've never seen any. Listen, I'm talking to people that have been here far longer than I have, and they've never seen anything like this. It's a cottage industry. These people are paying their mortgage, their flaming Cheetos, their blunts, and whatever else they're popping in their filthy mouths. All that money is being made off of Brittany J's back. All of it. It's really a fucking situation. But community, what's right? Tiffany, these are two words that you should, or two subjects you shouldn't even. You're not at the table having the conversation with the grown-ups. You're just another crazy person who's stalking Brittany J online for attention. Now, if you would get the fuck out of your house and go into your actual community in real life and do something, then maybe you will receive accolades in a more sincere way from an actual community that would celebrate you. Go do something, bitch, is what I'm saying.
Get offline, because what you're doing here is embarrassing yourself with your family name plastered across the fucking screen.
Because it's the only kind of community that they have. So it does affect us. Single stay-at-home moms. This is the only friends I have. If this community...
Also, just to be clear, she does not speak for single stay-at-home moms. She speaks for a goofball that called Brittany J's lawyer. That's it. And I don't know if you can hear it in this video. There's a child saying, "Mom, I need this or I need that," and she's shushing him the whole time. So that's cool. Another one of those. Exactly what we need on YouTube. And this is the part where she's making herself the victim. Well, if Brittany succeeds, then what am I going to do? I'll have nothing to watch. Are you serious, lady? Do you need my fucking Hulu password so you can go find something else to watch? Because, dude, if all you watch is people talking shit on QB and that's what you're living for over there, you might want to pivot. You might want to go ahead and pivot onto something else, dude. Check out Reservation Dogs. That's a good series on Hulu. Sneaky Pete's a good one. I mean, there's so many good things to watch, but you're watching fucking a literal toilet swirl around.
community goes down, it is devastating to people like me. So when BJ does shit like this, it does start affecting us as a whole.
No, it doesn't. It's your problem because you make it that way.
You know, the law firm, to find out what I was wanting to know about the law firm. And that bot thing said that it would tell me anything I needed to know. Well, that's not true. Evidently, when you talk to that bot,
and hopefully, I mean, if we're lucky, that will be the last video I ever make on Alabama Tiffany, whatever the fuck her name is, because we don't want to see anyone do that. See, and for those of you out there saying, "Oh, it's the same as you calling QB's lawyer," then fucking read a book, dude. You obviously don't understand simple concepts and have comprehension, because it's not the same. I called QB's lawyer because that sloppy bitch was telling everybody for months that I was impersonating her lawyer. And it's like, I knew it wasn't true, but everyone else was just licking it off the floor like it was like the nectar of truth. So I was able to nip it in the bud by just a grown man calling another grown up and saying, "Hey man, what is this that your client is running around telling everyone?" He was just like, nope, never happened. I don't know what she's talking about. And then instantly she stopped saying it. He guaranteed he called her and was just like, "Look, if you want me to defend you, you can't be doing the same shit again. Stupid asshole. And he was a very nice man. He sounded very professional. I get, good for him. He's still going to fucking lose to BHB, and that's awkward, but good for him. Let's see here. Got a couple people sneaking in. Holly S is in the house. How is that not strange behavior to these people? I don't know. Hey, Curious AF in the house, in the bushes, joining us too. Says, QB needs to leave missing person cases alone and move on elsewhere on YouTube. I know it's so bad. She can't read. She gets names wrong. It's fucking atrocious. I won't watch true crime unless it's up to a certain standard. I watch headstones and headlines. She doesn't fuck around. There's no bullshit. There's no fluffer. There's no filler. There's no bells or whistles. It's like, hey, this is what happened. What do you guys think? That's it. And if anybody's just like, oh, it was so-and-so, and their narratives don't get spun up in her chat, because, I mean, you can't fight against the facts. It's not like one of those, it's everything's a conspiracy. I hate that true crime when everything's like, whoa, something's just not right here always. I mean, yeah, something's not right. There's a missing person or a murder has been committed. Of course, that's not right. But if you're sitting in a moo-moo and you're pretending that you got it all figured out, most likely you don't, I do try to watch Gray Hughes because he's good at what he does, but he's such a grump, man. It's becoming more difficult. Flight attendant for life says, Lunatic Bingo, I was just going to say they have zero self-awareness. You nailed it. I mean, I've been known to have zero self-awareness. But you know what? I recalibrate and try not to do it again. I mean, that's all we can do is try to do better. These people are just stuck in a poop puddle. Let's see. The Hunting Wives, I highly recommend. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Laurie, thanks for being here. Says I say go back to school and then go work in your community and actually help people instead of hurting everyone out there. Just hurting every living thing within reach. Samantha J, thank you so much for the 5 Get to memberships. I should be coming up on that in my chat. I appreciate that. Let me play you something.
Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Where am I at here? There I am. Bing bong. Oh, that was like glitching out. Welcome to the 5 new members. And thanks again, everyone who's standing firm with their memberships. I did lose a couple memberships as a result of Rebecca Turner's shenanigans, but that's okay. It'll be fine. I don't collect members like she does. Like I heard her, like I stuck with me when she was just like, we're running low on members. Running low? What do you mean? These are human beings you're talking about. They're not a fucking disposable resource that you have. It's just, that's not what it is. Oh, thank you. That's very cool. Thank you, Bobby Socks, for the Cash App. That's very generous of you. And everybody who's been sending Cash Apps in lieu of me not being monetized for a false strike, I very much appreciate it. And that's all I can say about that. Nice try, Rebecca. I mean, you keep taking these shots, man. The problem is you miss every fucking time, man. You need to recalibrate yourself. Let's see. Flight attendant says they got all this money from going real life, then cry for lawyer funds and hurricane funds that don't even affect them. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Hey, Jay, it's hurricane season. Get your PayPal set up. I mean, no storm shall go ungrifted, right? Fucking lowlife. Let's finish this. Says, and don't even affect them. And then when someone truly needs money, no one has money or is leery to give it. Exactly. I mean, I realize times are tough all over. So I never push or pressure people. I mean, even when I went over to my cousin Charlie's channel, he allowed me to share my Cash App and my PayPal. That's because I was falsely struck. I don't typically just throw my Cash App out there. Occasionally, one of my moderators will drop it in the chat. That's good business, man. This is a for-profit channel. People keep forgetting that. Like just listening to videos of these idiots to come on and have commentary about it is a little bit of a work, so there's nothing wrong with being compensated for it. Some months are better than others. It doesn't matter. But if there's some outside force prohibiting my channel from gaining financially just so they can feel like they're in control of something, then that's where I draw the line. You're stealing my fucking cheeseburgers, Rebecca, and you're not going to do that again. I promise you. As hard as you'll try, it's just not going to work out. You got to figure out a different angle, Buzzy, for real, because the same tricks that you use on everyone else, they're not working on me. You're embarrassing yourself. I'm not afraid of you. I don't care about striking shit. Do whatever you got to do. I mean, you can take 2 weeks of revenue. You can take a half a month of revenue from my channel, but you can't take my voice and my fucking opinion. You're not smart enough, strong enough, or have social stature enough to even consider doing that. So, as Laura would say, sit down. Let's see. Kelly, Holly S. in the house. Lunatic says, I avoid people at all costs when I can, LOL. I prefer animals most of the time. Me too. Marlena in the house. Thanks so much for being here. Another get in where you fit in. Exactly right. Pathetic, dude. Pathetic. Marty says, by the way, when you talk to a bot, it's part of a computer. A computer records every single thing you do and all of your information. You should already know this. Exactly. And look, that she went in and was chatting with this bot. This bot doesn't have the ability to read her fucking mind. I promise that. I mean, AI is really advanced nowadays, but they can't read this crazy bitch's mind and just guess her telephone number. She gave her telephone number to the bot and her name. And then when the fucking lawyer called back, she says, well, then the lawyer just called out of the blue. It wasn't out of the blue. Just the fact that you say such a bold-faced lie to, potentially thousands of people on the Hive's garbage-ass, not-so-open panel. I mean, you're never going to get away with that because first of all, lady, the Hive is full of garbage people. So they're getting reviewed more and more frequently by decent people here on YouTube. And now you're part of that. Congratulations. What I would do if I were her is fucking apologize. Apologize to Brittany J and knock it the fuck off. I mean, it's really that simple. I would have nothing else to say about it. There would be no shit talking around here about that because people can make mistakes. Imagine being lonely and not having very many friends and feeling this pressure to pull a stunt just so you get that rush, get that feeling. I mean, it's so sad, dude. Go out in the world, lady, and do something actually productive. I mean, that would really help the situation here because all you're doing is hurting it in case you haven't noticed. How many channels are on YouTube? There's plenty to watch. Exactly. I watch some weird shit, man. There is plenty. Let's see. Blessed Mom says, what did she think would happen when she puts in info on his website? Exactly. That's where her whole story falls completely the fuck apart. Whenever she's just like, well, I was just asking questions and then they called me out of the blue. How'd he get your fucking telephone number, lady? Riddle me that. He got your telephone number because you put it in the chat bot. That's how he called you back. Fuck, dude. Stop trying to insult the intelligence of a bunch of fucking people that are clearly smarter than you are, Tiffany. For fuck's sake. Just say you're sorry, man. If you say you're sorry and you're genuine about it, I'll give you props. You can come do it right here if you're listening. But don't come to me in the comments with the energy. I'm just a sub. How dare you do this? I didn't do anything. I'm pointing out what you've done. It's that simple. I don't know why you people. Every time you point out that somebody's done something wrong, they're just like, look what you're doing. Yeah, I'm pointing out that you're a fucking liar and a cuckoo bird. That's it. It's got way less to do with me. It's mostly about you, in case you haven't noticed. Queen Moomin in the house. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. Happy says, I don't know how she has time to watch anything other than her 4 children per her name. What am I going to talk on people's families now? Like, I'm not going to do that. But I understand what you're saying. And it would have been so much work to edit out like children asking for their mother's attention while she was too busy stalking Brittany J live with their fucking government name up on the screen. It would be too much work to edit it out. So you can hear, and she's shushing them. Maybe it's dinner time and you should get the fuck offline and stop stalking Brittany J and go prepare dinner for your family or lunch or take the fucking dogs for a walk. Do something, lady. Like, you're wasting. Listen, I started this live stream out talking about someone here that's lost their husband. Tomorrow is not promised, Tiffany. So imagine if that would have been your last day sitting up there stalking a woman and shushing your child. Imagine what that day could have been. You could have gone for a walk. You could have gone to fucking Dairy Queen. You could have gone to the pet store and looked at gerbils. You could have lived your life the way a decent mother should. But instead, you chose to fucking sit on a fucking Chubby Crackheads panel and stalk publicly another YouTuber. And then you're like, I'm just a sub. Hey, you're just a go fuck yourself. That's what you are. Smoke and mirrors in the house. Please excuse my language. I'm trying to do better with that. I know how it sounds. Sometimes I listen to myself back and it's like, dude, you don't have to cuss that much. You know words. I know words. I can put sentences together. But I see them fucking with you as well, Kelsey. I got your back. Like I said, if you need anything, hit me up. I saw Brittany J was live before this. I popped in just to say hello. Seems like she's been live all night. What I miss? True Seeker says, I love watching headstones. Me too, especially recently. Well, I always have. You guys know that. But recently she's really catching her stride. And she's got her system, no bullshit, just the facts, Jack. And that's what I'm about. That's the true crime that I will listen to. Of course, offline, I could probably talk to headstones about theories that we have, but it's just not proper to do it online. If you're not sure about something, just be sure about it first. This reminds me of a man, Steve Lookner. You guys know Agenda Free TV. He covers all the big breaking stories. Well, if he had less moral fiber and he just showed other people's videos as shit was happening, his numbers would probably be double. Now, granted, he already has 45, 55,000 people watching in a live stream when it happens. He's so good at what he does. But he often finds himself in a position where he's like, I thanks for the links. I can't play that. Thanks for the links. I can't play that. I don't have the rights to that. But if he didn't have that moral fiber, he would probably make twice as much money. So, like, hats off to people that the truth is the most important part. And having your own content to provide. And I hate the word content too, because that's bullshit. And nobody here is creating anything. Like, show me what you're creating or stop using that word. These people create bruises on people and full ashtrays. They're not creators. They're fumbling around shit that's already been created and causing misery. That's not the same as a creator. Are you a musician? What are you? Sitting online for 8 hours a day talking shit on Brittany J's hair and decorations in the background and all of that, that is not creating. I think we can all agree on that. So the people that do that, they lose their creator card. Just like B. Tim's lost his man card for being a little punk bitch. Also, I've got B. Tim's man card for sale to the highest bidder. It's not worth much, but it's a piece of history. Let's see. Flight attendant says, Jay bragged about these 3 to 4 people contacting this attorney, but God forbid anyone contact Granny Watching Lawyer or the Bees. That's real life. And Granny Watching calling TMZ, they don't know her or care. She's calling TMZ. Wow, her fucking head just blew all the way up. That's the biggest balloon outside of Philadelphia right there. Granny, you're a fucking tragedy pimp. You're an egomaniac that has delusions of grandeur, but essentially not much more than a tragedy pimp, a missing child exploiter. And the way that you exploit it is by receiving buckets of money for exploiting them. That's what makes you a tragedy pimp. And don't come to me with that bullshit like, oh, I don't know why nobody likes me anymore. They liked me until I started hanging out with QB. No, that's not it. People liked you before they realized that you were full of shit. That's what it is. People liked you before they realized that you don't really have any real self-confidence. You're a scared bitch that just stalks people and harasses people online. I mean, to have a live stream and talk about a man's dick, not just any man, but the man who's actively suing you. You're a complete fucking idiot, dude. That's it. TMZ, good luck, dude. Good luck with that. Let's see. Queen Moomin says, I've been watching Emmy's lives on replay. Oh, awesome. Yeah, her views are building back up again. She's another victim of the hive as well. I mean, she doesn't make herself the victim. It's just a fact. They attacked her channel, her credibility, she's a great person and lives such a far superior life to those people that natural enemies. They just, hey, B-Roll, thanks so much for being here. But Gray... Yeah, I still tune into Gray Hughes. He does so much great work with his Koberger case, man. He's just spot on. Get her done, Sinner. Thanks, Smoke and Mirrors. Glow says, I only watch Emmy and Agenda TV for news. Yeah, I mean, Agenda Free TV, he's a beast. He used to be a writer for SNL, which adds another level of awesomeness in my book. I don't know the time period, though, so hopefully it was when they were good. Because they had some bad years at SNL, as you guys know. I've been watching a travel vlogger different from any others I've seen. You know what I've been watching again? Skateboard videos. So many good new skateboarders. It's crazy. I've been watching. I think today's the last day of the live event of the men's finals skate park. It's a Rockstar. It's like if you didn't know any better, it looks just like X Games, but it's thrown by Rockstar and it's smaller. No, I am definitely monetized. Absolutely, I am monetized. But whenever you can't go live, they put everything on pause. Actually, I don't know if they do or not for that type of strike. Does anyone know? I mean, is anybody? I guess. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure because the only way I would know is if I was able to go live to see if somebody was able to super chat me. So I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly if you were still able to give a super thanks or whatever during that 1 week timeout. But it's completely erroneous. Just so everyone knows, I did nothing wrong. In fact, what I got struck for was playing a screen recording. It wasn't even live. It was something I'd recorded. So like she was double wrong. I don't know if it's the picture of B Tim that rocked her boat, or she just can't handle to be reviewed because she's a scared biatch. Either way, I'm back, and she's not getting back in. It's like I accidentally opened the door and let the vampire in, and now she's been eradicated. It's gone. She gone. Oh, Patty, thank you so much for becoming a member. That's so cool of you. Let me play you something. Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Oh, I should also talk about there was a lot of talk about me ban evade. He's ban evading. I don't know who came up with that, but I absolutely was not ban evading when I was on my cousin's channel, when I was on Lord T Roll's channel. That's not ban evading. In fact, I had to prove it to them over and over again. Like for some reason, people at the Hive and other like-minded people will say ban evader again. A weak attempt at trying to discredit what somebody has to say. The only reason that I wasn't live for a week is because that fucking loser over there at the Hive, Rebecca, aka Queen Sleaze, got in her feelings and struck improperly and erroneously, falsely struck my channel for copyright. There was no copyright infringement. I had music playing in the background. I was giving dialogue over it. She's a scared person. Hopefully, I mean, look, there's 120 of us in here. Hopefully she understands now that there's at least there's a market for people that are just tired of her shit. We are tired of her shit, obviously. I'm kind of like in a watch and see kind of mode right now because what else? I've already shown exactly who she is. I mean, I keep repeating myself. Now, just depending on all these new clip channels and all these, all these people building their channels, hopefully I can pass the torch off to someone else that has more energy because I'm busier now in real life than I've been, in the past year. I'm just busy. So I don't have the energy to fight her every little goofy, intoxicated lie that slips out of her ashtray of a mouth. I can't tend to every fallen robin, no pun intended. But that was a long answer for yes, I am indeed monetized. Actually, I can see the little money symbol on my phone. Let's see. And Hurricane Aaron went to category 5. Yeah, all right. See, I didn't. Are there storms brewing? I haven't looked. Patricia Burns says, the less talent they have, the more pride, vanity, and arrogance they have. All these fools, however, find other fools who applaud them. I don't know that word. Or is that a name? Erasmus? Or is that must be, I've never seen that word. Patricia always challenges me with words, and I'm just like, all right, okay, that's why we have Google. Zoots and Boots does the same shit. Let's see here. Just breezing through chat really quickly, and then we'll pull up one of Headstone's new videos from her new channel, Beneath the Headstones. Let's see. And when he caught on, of course, he notifies his client. Of course. They went on. Okay, so the crazy woman they called Brittany J's lawyer, one of them, I guess there were 3 people, but we're speaking specifically of that Tiffany, Alabama woman. She goes on to say to beat him, and I just didn't have the energy to. It was already a 4-minute video. I didn't want to make it, once it gets above 5, it's just annoying, I find. It's no longer a clip. It's just like you're watching someone else's show. In any case, they went on, and she was proclaiming that, it's what he did was illegal or immoral because there's client lawyer confidentiality. No, you didn't hire the man. He's not your lawyer. You just called. Listen, the woman that you're creeping out on hired this lawyer specifically because people were creeping out on her. And so what do? You demonstrate a creepy creeper creeping on somebody. The fuck, dude? With your real name. I mean, that's the kicker. That's instant karma right there. But I don't suggest anybody reaches out or fucking harasses this woman at all. Like, what else could be said about her? I think that 1 or 2 things could happen. Either she's not going to be welcome around here, or she's going to, or 3 options. She gets shunned for doing such a dumb thing and not celebrated like she was at the Hive. She should be shunned for something like that. She can apologize. Or she can continue to be celebrated and feeling like it's her special day. It's up to her. If she apologizes, there's nothing else to say about it. Good for her. I don't know her, never heard of her until then. Let's see. I am a few minutes behind. I'm caught up mostly, though. It says, no doubt. I'm sorry and all done. At least say we aren't talking about her on this channel anymore. Oh, I missed something. Maybe I did miss something. The center link didn't work. I didn't see it. Or who did that? Sorry, guys, but my chat on Restream is it's garbage. It really is. Like, I can never see when people give cash or super chats. I got to depend on my phone, so I'm multitasking. A hurricane. Jay better get some scratch cards. I'm sure it'll help. She did. She straight up said, "Oh no, this big hurricane is coming. I'm in danger, and we got to get out of here. Here's a PayPal fund if you guys want to pay for my cheap pot and my 40 ounces of beer or whatever." So then the hurricane came, and she didn't even leave her house. She stayed there the whole time. So all the money she collected for saying, "Oh no, I'm in danger of a hurricane," she then kept in a PayPal account, and she changed the title of that PayPal account to something like a future lawyer fund or some bullshit. What about the hurricane? Jay, what about the hurricane? She discussed me too. Oh my goodness. Did you see, I watched the Jerks. Shout out to Jerks. Did you see Nonsense just simping so hard for Clue and Jay? She was like, Jay's a natural. Nonsense. Weren't you just a few months ago criticizing her for being exploitive in covering true crime cases? What happened? Nonsense. Oh yeah, we see your true colors, and that's why we don't like you. Fucking goofy. She's exactly who I said she was a year ago. No one listened to me. I love it. All right, let me pull up one of Headstone's new videos for her new channel. I'm just chatting over here. Let's see. And then we're going to look at some Madison's shorts as well. Madison's crushing it. Kung Fu Ange is also crushing it. Tiny Dancer's out there crushing it. So the clip channels are clipping. And thank goodness for that. Let's see here. Beneath the Headstones. Make sure you're subscribed to Emmy's new channel. And make sure you're subscribed to her main channel as well, for that matter. Her subscribers are continuing to grow. She has great content. I recommend it. And I typed in Beneath the Channel. That's not going to get me to where I'm going. Let's see. All right, let's see. Videos. Let's see. What do we got? Here's one. Beautiful thumbnail says, exactly who the F are you? And the title is Psychotic. Let me share my shit. I hope everyone's feeling good out there. I know times are tough for people all the way around. So I'm not going to pressure anyone into, donating to the channel. But if you're feeling generous, please do. But I know, I mean, things are tough all over. With my own family members, my cousins, and it's a strange time. It's a strange time. The world's going crazy, and everybody's just trying to survive and get by. So thanks so much for being here. Hit the thumbs up. And thanks again, Emmy, for letting us play your stuff. This is 1:47. I'll play just one of hers, and then I urge you to go over and subscribe and check them out.
I do know that subs do not go and check what creators tell them. And
okay, so this is Davis fam. Did I see this one? This is Davis fam, real cuckoo. It really speaks for itself. Nanny Sharon's been a member for 8 months. Holy shit, that's just about as long as I've had memberships available. Thank you so much, Nanny. You're the stinking best, but you know that already. Hello, Michelle. Good to see you. It says, I thought she had a wrench on a couple channels too. It's gone. Oh yeah. Good. This one really creeps me out. This is the one that drove hundreds of miles to stalk me for Queen.
Unfortunately, I am stuck in a position where I have a psychotic madman screaming my government name, telling.
Look, bitch, you drove 450 miles from where you live to go stalk all my family and people that I care about. I don't give a fuck about your name. I truly don't. Heather Bishop, what are you gonna do? Am I screaming? Is that too loud for you? But I mean, you put two of us in a room, Heather. I'll tell you what. One of us are psychotic, and it's not me.
Telling people lies about me. His girlfriend is putting stuff up back from when my channel was literally Davis Fam, which was 2 years ago.
I don't know what she means by girlfriend. I'm a single man. She must be referring to headstones and headlines. Everybody is already just pretending that we're getting married or something. I'm a single person. So is she. So when you say his little girlfriend, you just sound like jealous bitches. I mean, are you mad because I'm not your boyfriend? Because I'm sorry, lady, I got standards.
She's up there telling him, oh, she's at work. Oh, she's busy in real life. How do you know that, Emmy? This is unreal, the way that these two have attached onto me and make it look like I'm the one doing it to them. No, I am not. Every time I put something on my community post is in response to my government name being said. And I do apologize for those of you that I offended by having an opinion on the wild ass TOS channels going down bullshit. I'm apparently not allowed to have an opinion because Sinner doesn't like me. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck what Sinner has to say. I really could care less. The constant bringing me up, talking about me, lying about me, just to have content, I'm fucking over it. As a matter of fact, the live that Charlie did a couple nights ago that got taken down.
There's just so much to unpack. What a scary person, man, for real. Nanny Sharon, thank you so much. $20 super chat that says, okay, I'm feeling generous today. Oh, man, they're going to say I'm grifting from you. I do appreciate it so much. I do still intend on doing giveaways. And as petty as it seems, that's the maddest I got about, her being able to falsely strike me and just shut my channel down for not just 1 week, but 2 weeks. That's a half a month, man. It's a little bit less than I want to spend on a giveaway. And that's like what I want to do. I'm planning for another giveaway. I got my Amazon, shopping cart full. I already know what I want to do, but I depend on the money from the channel because I'm not going to pay to have a giveaway. I mean, I'm not wealthy like that. And she knew what she was doing. because I do these giveaways, people are happy and people want to watch me. She can't have that because at the same time, there are happy people that want to watch me talk shit on her because she's a terrible person. So she has to do whatever she can to, you know, try to throw a monkey wrench into that. And she's just a nutcase. I mean, I don't know the technical term.
Sinner actually, because he didn't have content. He didn't have anything to talk about. Sinner's like, we'll just go to Davis Fam's page. We'll just
Okay, that's how I know that she doesn't know me at all, because this motherfucker always has something to talk about. Are you kidding me? Having something to talk about has never been a problem of mine, Heather. I don't know what kind of world you're in, but that ain't me.
We'll just go for her channel. And that's when Emmy popped up and said, well, Davis Fam's been busy. No, Davis Fam isn't fucking dealing with you two.
She's not dealing with us two, but she's just online cackling about us. Okay.
I'm just over it. I'm fucking over it. You guys are bullies.
You guys are bullies. I'm bullying her. Woo! Fuck it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Whatever. Okay, Heather. If you're over it, then stop talking about me, you fucking cuckoo bird. It's really that simple. If you're over something, if you're truly over, like you people are always like, I'm done. What are you done doing? What are you over? If you didn't start none, there wouldn't be none. The only way to not have me have commentary on your goofy ass is to shut your fucking mouth about me and stop telling lies. That's it. You know that. You like this back and forth, because without this argument with me, you would be fucking nothing here on YouTube. Your whole channel is based upon me. The first 8 fucking videos that you made about me, 78% of your community posts about me, and then you pepper in you pretending that you're a happy person living a normal life. Go fuck yourself, dude.
You guys are the bullies. I ain't doing shit. But continue bringing me up constantly, because you are showing everybody who the fuck you are.
Well, she got me there. I am, in fact, showing everybody who the fuck I am. Yes, I am. And I'm proud of it, bitch. What are you going to do? What did Joneson say? And I'd do it again. Sinner, yes, I saw no sense handing out treats and talking legal terms. It was hilarious. Yeah, maybe we'll look at a minute of that. Let me play something for Nanny Sharon 262. Thank you so much for the $20. Let's see. What shall I play? Thank you kindly for the cheeseburgers. Yeah, Emmy disagrees with me, but my opinion about Davis Fam is she had some like parasocial like crush on headstones, and I just started hanging out at headstones, and like she instantly became jealous of me for some reason. It's so fucking crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but that's pretty much how it went down. Like I wasn't trying to make her jealous. Also, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Wise Angel, thanks for being here. Hope you're well. All right, now we'll check something else out. I don't want to play too much of any one creative. There I am using the fucking word. I don't want to use any more than one YouTuber's video per live stream, because then I become guilty of doing what everyone else does and just dependent so heavily on other people's work. But I do want to highlight some of these channels, so I'll show like 1 or 2 shorts from each of them. Let me see here. Who should we look at first? Who is first? Let's see. Madison. We'll look at Madison first. Give me 1 second to pull her channel up. She's on fire. If you don't know I'm talking about, it's Madison with a little Jolly Roger pirate flag next to her name. She's been killing it. And Nanny Sharon was so generous today that I don't mind playing copyrighted music. See, when I play one copyrighted song, I lose out on AdSense. And again, this is stuff that YouTubers don't talk about for some reason. They want to be gatekeepers. In a video that I get 1,000 views on, 100 likes, usually make about $12, $13 in AdSense. So if someone's generous like Nanny Sharon was, contributing $20 to the channel, I'm still up $7 for my live stream. So I have no problem playing music now. You know, it's definitely not the best way to run business if you're money hungry, but it's sort of how I do it. I think you guys may have picked up on it. Let's see here. I'm looking for Madison. And again, guys, thanks so much for being here. I hope everyone's feeling good out there. We're going to check out Madison, then we'll check out a few others as well. I got a lot of freaking subscriptions. It's something else. There's Madison. All right. Let's see what she's got for us. Brittany J responds to B. Tim. Oh, these are long. Let's see. I don't want to use 11 minutes of her content. Let's see. All right. All right. Sorry for the dead air, guys. I'm just trying to pull this shit up here. I can mumble at you if you want. Let's see. All right. You should be able to see that.
Hi there. I'm Madison. Welcome to my channel. You're all very welcome. Now let the fuckery begin.
Shining, the whole Netflix thing, that was just to piss Buddy off because I don't like Buddy. I'm going to be honest about that right up. That was like...
But you were getting along with Buddy so well on that live, and you were wanting to play music.
So I picked the one that's speaking about a community that I have no idea about. So let's go to the next, shall we?
Madison is soaring through the chaotic streets of YouTube like a damn superhero on a caffeine high. Today is absolutely...
Happens to lie on me and talk shit about me daily. Got a strike and was down for 7 fucking days, throwing a temper tantrum, talking shit in her fucking chat.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She's talking about me. How convenient. Gosh, I'm a popular chap, aren't I? My goodness. Sometimes I'll just turn on a channel that I haven't watched for a year, and the whole chat's talking about this Sinner character. Fuck, dude. What is going on, man? What is this reality? But no, I never had a temper tantrum from her striking me. I just said she was a filthy bitch that owes me cheeseburgers. That's it. That's not having a temper tantrum, man. You know, what you do when someone has like any kind of slight background noise when they're trying to join your panel, that's a fucking temper tantrum. That's what it is. It's weird. It's weird. Are you one of those people that wash their hands so many times that their hands are raw? Nah, I'm just kidding. You're a dirty bitch. We know that.
The night before, last night, all fucking night. And then today I start my fucking live and that's put in my fucking chat.
I don't know what was put in her chat. I have no idea what was put in her chat. Oh, this is where she's accusing me of being in her backstage. We already came to the conclusion it's most likely that she did that. Because what was the vile words that were put up on her screen, the only person I know that talks like that is Rebecca herself. And of course it was her, and she's such a dumb bitch that she would do it while I'm live and physically unable to even do what she accused me of. Judith Albert says, hey, Sinner, Browns are 2-0 in preseason. I don't want to hear about that. I didn't even look to see if the Steelers won yesterday against, I think they played the Patriots. I got confused by the fact that they did a joint practice. I don't understand that. I'm not practicing with the guy I'm trying to destroy. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the beginning of this.
Happens to lie on me and talk shit about me daily.
Nobody's lying on you. Talking shit, for sure. Let there be no question about that. I can talk as much shit as I want. Ain't a damn thing you can do. But temper tantrum? Nah, that didn't happen. You're a liar.
Got a strike and was down for 7 fucking days, throwing a temper.
I didn't get a strike. You falsely struck me. It's completely different than me doing something wrong and getting in trouble for it. See, I know you desperately just want to make me anything like you, a fucking perpetual fuck up that always does things wrong. That's what you are, buzzard. That's not what I am. I know you want to make me that, but you're just going to get more and more frustrated when you realize that you ain't fucking shit and there's not a fucking thing you could do to me for telling the truth about you. I know, it's frustrating. You're going to have to cope. That's it. That's your option.
Temper tantrum, talking shit in her fucking chat the night before, last night, all fucking night. And then today I start my fucking live and that's put in my fucking chat.
No, but okay, so you're saying because I was talking shit on you in Brittany J's chat, then I went into your backstage and left the vulgar comment ever while I was live? How does she connect these dots, man? How is she the dumbest bitch I've ever come across in my entire life? Like, what is really happening right now? And when I say bitch, I mean it in the full extent of the word. She's an actual bitch, dude. Who does she think she is? Like, it's fucking bananas. Okay, so I was talking shit on her the night before Brittany J's. So then the next day, the day she's speaking of, I went live. I was live, and somebody went in your backstage and said something terrible, of which you left on the screen for like an hour, you sick bitch. None of that had anything to do with me. I think that you did it yourself to make yourself look like a victim and try to blame me for some bullshit. Thankfully, you're a fucking idiot, and you didn't realize that I was live at that time, or you thought you could fabricate some kind of like fake receipt that showed it was me. I would never write words like that because I'm not like you. That's all there is to say about it.
It only makes sense that it would be you, David.
See, David, it wasn't me. I think it was you. I don't give a fuck who it was. All I know for sure is it was not me.
Who the fuck else would do some ignorant shit like that?
You would. You would, Rebecca. You're the only person. Remember the same woman that made up a story about me being essayed as a child while my mother watched? That's you fabricated that out of your sick little fucking jailhouse brain. Again, nothing to do with me, just a made up story from a fucking idiot person. That's why I think you put that comment yourself. It looked fake, first of all. It looked like something you produced ahead of time and just used it at the right time because I don't know, donos are low for you. Your sub count may be staying where it is, but your views are in the garbage. Just go over to Playboard, Rebecca, and type in Queen B 088 eat a bag of dicks or whatever your name is. And then look, it says downward trend. Fucking there are little red arrows everywhere. Your shit is falling off the cliff because you're a fucking garbage YouTuber. It's just that simple. And then you add in all the real life stuff, all the creepy stuff of children's videos. You're garbage. Even Playboard knows it. So if anybody's watching her channel, it looks like she's thriving and all that. She's not. Her shit is teetering on 2 strikes, which means 1 more and it's gone. Also, downward trend, downward trend, downward trend, everything. It's just a fact. My channel's, even though I've been a whole half a month off, my channel's still growing better than hers is. It's really a spectacle.
That for 2, nobody else is fucking pissed off throwing a temper tantrum crybaby ass bitch.
Never did any of that. Again, this is made up. Who had a temper ass, baby ass, whatever? Nobody did. You wretched bitch.
On this platform in 5 years, I've never ever had anybody come in my back chat and threaten to children.
I don't think you, I still think to this very day, 5 years on YouTube, I still don't think you had somebody come in your back chat and threaten to rape children. You're so comfortable saying words like that. Anyone else notice that? Ooh, man. Gross. Fucking trash. Actually, the only person here, and I'm including myself in everyone, the only person here, including myself, that has ever said anything like that is you, Buzzard. You're the one that talks like that. You're the one that has those sick jailhouse fantasies about children, dude. It's a real disturbing thing. You're not a victim. You're the perpetrator. Does everybody get it?
I've never even heard of that before. I've heard of the wankers and the flashers, but never anything like that.
Natasha.
This guy's heard of the wankers and the flashers. Right. Public masturbation and flashers. That's what this guy, I'm familiar with that. He's familiar with.
Is the only person that I've heard have those things said in her back channel.
Dude, you should see some of the fucking emails with describing violence that being threatened against me and my family. Like, there's no way she's been on YouTube for 5 years and nobody's put something fucked up in her back chat. And Ange, you're band-evading, you little goblin.
Yeah, I've never had that happen. Ever. Happens to lie on me and talk shit about.
That just means you've never done it before. Because nothing happened to you. You did it yourself. And what an asshole to leave it on the screen for sympathy. And then guess what she did, guys? With this threat that somebody put in her back chat. She put on the screen for 40 minutes, and guess what she did then? She set a fucking super chat goal and made money off of a fake fucking chat that she put up herself. That's a sick bitch, man. That's a bitch that will pick your pocket while she's talking to you. Straight up. Oh, yes, everybody wants to see Madison has become viral over the clip of B. Tim. Where's it at? The meltdown? Oh, do you guys want to see B. Tim's meltdown? I know everybody's really played that to death. Or do you want to see Brittany J's response to B. Tim? And here I am playing Brittany J. It's only because Madison clipped it so well. Sorry if I did miss you in chat. I do appreciate all of you being here. Let's see, Headstone. She sounds like she's having a temper tantrum, right? Exactly. She's talking about other people having a temper tantrum whilst having a temper tantrum. What's more gaslighty than that, man? Telling her, yelling at someone that's just sitting there calmly, calm down. Oh, man. It would suck to have that bitch as a mother. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. Oh my God, when her channel goes down, we need to have a celebration live. Absolutely. I mean, rent a venue. Get a couple bands. Like, it's inevitable. You can't live your life like complete trash like that and think you're not going to get held accountable. Like, I get frustrated. It's obviously not happening in a timetable that's, conducive to my patience, but I am becoming more patient. I just have to trust the process. I tell the truth. She lies. If I lose this argument ultimately because of that, that's fine. That's fine with me. But at least I fucking tried, and I'm not going to roll over like so many other people. But nobody tell her she's already lost the argument. Oh, thank you so much, Smoke and Mirrors gifted 1 membership, and Michelle Vincent caught that membership. That's awesome. That's so kind of you. Sorry, I'm doing my best to keep tabs on that. Let me stop sharing this for a minute. And welcome to the Lemon Grove.
Welcome to the Lemon Grove.
I am, moderately open-minded though. If that Alabama creep wants to come over here and apologize, I'll give her a link. She can come up right here and do it. Just do the right thing. I'm telling you, lady, the goons that are celebrating you will immediately stop celebrating you unless you continue to produce for them. You know what I mean? Are you ready to get in your car? You ready to go do some stalking crimes in real life? Because these are expectations, or else they just won't fuck with you anymore. That's what it is. It's pretty sad, dude. And it's giving me stomach pains to give you any kind of advice at all. But I'm telling you, this is good advice. 1 more like needed. Come on, hit the thumbs up, guys. Let's see. Judith says, Troopers and Iris Mom, my stents, they went through the wrist too. Thank you, love. Oh, dear. Hope you're okay, Judith. Let's see. Patricia says, QB is full-on obscene. I've never heard a woman who cusses quite as much and in such a common, dirty way. And I come from a shithole near Liverpool, UK. So that says something. I have encountered women that talk like that. Most of them have passed away from living a rough life. Yeah, it's garbage. I don't know. I don't know why anybody. And also, here's my biggest pet peeve. I mean, other than when she's like calling me a predator or a pedophile. I mean, I really don't like that. Especially being that it's made up in her sick little jailhouse head. But when she talks to women that are so obviously older than her, she's 10 years younger than me, I think, right? Or 7 or 8 years younger than me. She's talking to senior citizens like like they're fucking dummies. Like she calls them biddies and like it's so off-putting. Like have some respect for your elders, man. I guess it's difficult to articulate what I'm trying to say. I just get a bad vibe. I feel like she's just trying to steal people's fucking prescription drug medicine money. You know what I mean? I honestly feel that way. And I know maybe you guys don't see it that way. And you know, I don't know. Let's see here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Smoke and Mirrors sent 1 gifted membership. Thank you so much. Patty became a member. Samantha J gifted 5 memberships. Nanny Sharon is super badass. She's a member and she gave a $20 super chat. It says, okay, I'm feeling generous today. I appreciate it. Oh, I can heart that in here too. Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see. Now we'll have a quick look. Shit, I asked you guys what you wanted to see, and I didn't look to see if anybody answered me. Would you rather see Beat Him or the response to Beat Him? I don't want to watch both because I don't want to take up all of her views. I mean, these views, she should have hundreds of more views than this. I think just what I popped in the last couple of days, mostly everybody's here has seen Beat Him's meltdown. Have you not? Hey, Reality, there you are. Good to see you. Alligators in the house. I enjoy hearing what you have to say. You are quick-witted and hilarious. Reactions are priceless. Make me laugh. Thanks, Alligator. I try. I've been daydreaming about being an FM radio broadcaster ever since I was 2. This is the closest I've gotten. Okay, we'll watch the Beat Him meltdown. I know most of you have seen it, but if you haven't, it's definitely worth seeing again. And shout out Madison, of course, if you're not subscribed to her. Let's look. She's got 191 subscribers right now. There's no way that we can't get her to 200 subscribers. Come on, guys. She's been putting in the work. All right. Here we go. I still don't know what that pudding thing was about in Brittany J's channel. It's probably something I should remember. And here we go.
Hi there, I'm Madison. Welcome to my channel. You're all very welcome. Now let the fuckery begin.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but my bad. Sorry. I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I'm an asshole. I forgot that I'm the villain. I forgot that I've always spread positivity, but you think I didn't. I forgot that hatred stems from people who hate their own existence. I forgot I'm better off alone. I forgot what.
Like the millions of years Darwin's after listening to the stream, I am completely against Darwinism at this point, because I cannot believe that you are some sort of the millions of years of evolution has produced Brittany J. All the creatures in existence that led up to led up to this evolution of Brittany J. I can't believe it. It cannot be true.
Hold on a second, guys. Let me put a screen up over this because that flashing just doesn't really work out for some people. I got to respect that. It's basically just Brittany J's face being popped up there over and over again anyways. The audio is where the real magic is. He's saying here, he's talking about Darwinism. He's talking about all of evolution has led to Brittany J doing something or saying something. No, Beat Him. All of evolution has led to the weakening of men on Earth. And you, my friend, are a fucking clear example of that. A little pencil-necked nerd of a human being sitting there pretending to be a big tough guy that knows anything about the law, dude. Evolution has ended with a weak, pathetic, impotent man-child sitting on a panel on YouTube pretending that he's fucking relevant to anything. That's what evolution has come to. Biatch.
This doesn't, you've disproven Darwinism with your pure existence, because I cannot believe someone this stupid could exist with.
She's stupid, right? And what are you're intelligent? Are you trying to convince us that? Yeah.
Darwinism. you are an idiot.
We see them every day, BTM. There's all kinds of them out there.
Jesus Christ. What we need to do, I think we need to shut up.
What we need to do, what you people need to do is shut the fuck up, man. That Cheesy, you need to shut the fuck up too. You're like the worst hype man. You're just a yes woman. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, just shut up, dude. You're just how embarrassing for you.
Electricity, and just like people need to survive on their own. We shut off electricity for like 5 years, and then whoever survives, and society will be built or something. I don't know, because I honestly don't think these people could survive a month without electricity.
My God. All right, Tangle.
A month without electricity.
A month without what? What is he saying? I don't think these people can survive a month without what?
Could survive a month without electricity.
A month without electric? You mean electricity? B. Tim, you are such a weak, ineffectual human being that if the electricity goes out and the lettuce in your you would be in instant fucking trouble in New York City, first of all, if the power goes out, because you're so physically weak, and then you added in the fact that you're so mentally weak, dude. You might as well just go out with just give everybody what you own because you're gonna get got. You're not even dude. You don't even have the skill or strength to hunt lettuce if you had to, dude. What are you talking about? What other people would survive? You couldn't hunt down a tomato that's growing in a garden somewhere, dude. That's how weak you are. Talking about survival. This guy's talking about survival. What the fuck is happening?
My God. All right, Tangled Bliss says, asking and gathering information is why. Oh, we already read that one. Angelina, here, let's see. Her stupidity is fantastic. I love this for her. Any mods that are staying at this point, we read through that one. Let's see here. Let's go, Brandon. Thank you, Queen, for all you're doing. Crime Junkie, has anyone been served with any papers yet? Nope. Nope, not.
No, it's funny. She says, the question was, has anybody been served papers yet? That person was asking QB and if, any paperwork came from Brittany J's lawyer. What's funny, though, is I've been served no papers either. She's been saying that these exist. They don't. It's a big lie. Man, wouldn't it be something? Wouldn't it really be something if whatever Brittany J is cooking up with her lawyer makes these fucking heifers lose their fucking channel? Honestly, it would be worth it to me to sacrifice my own channel if that would help that becoming a reality. I would love for these people to lose their channels. I mean, because all they do is set up shop and bully people. This is wild, man.
Not at all. Brianna says, unless I'm wrong, none of those three called him. They went on a website chat with 99.5.
Okay, so we know what they're doing is trying to run that crazy bitch's narrative that I was just in a bot chat and I had no idea. He called me back out of the blue. See what they're doing? This is perpetuating and solidifying a false narrative that they've already created. It's this simple. These are the simple facts. The crazy bitch called Brittany J's lawyer to be a creepy stalker for no other reason to get accolades from dirtbags at the Hive. It's not more complicated than that. That is what it is. I've offered her my platform to come over here and fucking apologize and try to get some of her dignity back, but she's not interested in that because she can just go hang out in the crack smoke and giggle. Fine.
5% bots that asked for their digits and called them. No? Question mark? Yeah, that's exactly what they said. Yep. Running Bear, member for 21 months. She said, woohoo, y'all.
What was that? Oh, that was in her video.
Jennifer Heine, who will member for 17 months. QB, yes, 2 days ago, she talked about multiple mods on call. In today's review, she states that her attorney wrote to her about Alabama Mama calling. Wow.
Teaser.
Wow. Guess what? If I just got a new client and my new, I'm a lawyer. This is a stretch, believe me. I'm not lawyer material. Although I look great in a suit. If I had a client come into my office and I'm a lawyer and they're like, I need help. I've got online fucking a mob of people stalking me online. I would say, okay. I would think to myself, do I have any experience with internet laws or, social media, mediation, any of this? He must have thought to himself, yes, I can handle this case. Tell me your story. She told the story. Well, I have all these crazy bitches that are fucking literally in my hedges outside. What can I do? And he probably gave her a plan. This is how much it's going to cost to get the ball rolling. That's what she's paid him. And now he's working on the case for her, the situation for her. If some crazy bitch, now I'm sitting in my office and I know now that this is the problem that my client has. This is what I'm being paid to take care of for her to the best of my ability. Then my phone rings or my messaging service comes and says, hey, this person wants a quote. Well, I still need to make money. So I'm going to have several clients at once. I call the person back and say, hey, hello, I'm so-and-so, the lawyer that you fucking contacted and gave a number to and name. I called you back. What is it? How can I help you? I'm lawyer so-and-so. Lawyer so-and-so probably knew instantly that you were a crazy stalking bitch that's been harassing her client or my new client. Sorry, I'm trying to tell this the best way I can. So of course I would tell my client, well, I see it. It's absolutely true what you're saying. One of those crazy bitches actually called me today or contacted me today. So now you're harassing this man who's just trying to do his fucking job and pick up clients. You're not a potential client of his in any way. You never were. So this narrative that she was and no.
You're really stupid.
Tina, thank you for being a member for 10 months.
Queen, if you ever did something like this, I think I would probably scream at you. I would probably just start ringing the bell.
I was gonna say, I feel like you're gonna stroke out.
I'd just start ringing the bell so no one would hear the stupidity coming out. I'd be like, we cannot let anyone hear it. I'd be screaming at Cappy, can you please, in good God's name, call Queen? Something happened to her. Because this is really bad. You just destroyed your attorney-client privilege. You just made your mods able to be subpoenaed. If there's any...
No, none of what he's saying is true, just so you guys know. None of it. I mean, this is fucking wild. But before the Karen Reed case, some people actually thought that he had some working knowledge of court and how, law. I mean, just surface level stuff. But we thought he had surface level stuff down. This dude doesn't know a fucking thing about what he's talking about. Without Google, he would have no comment. He would have nothing to input into the conversation. Pathetic. Beat him. You're pathetic, dude.
Litigation.
Oh, sorry.
And you also basically outed your attorney, who probably in confidential just came up to you in private and says, do you know these people, and probably wasn't supposed to do that, and you just outed him on a live stream.
Timmy, dude, this is so pathetic what you're doing. You're trying to blame Brittany J for having some crazy bitch call her lawyer. Listen, man, I know that shit works over there at the Hive while everyone's just chewing on opiate pills and they're all numbed up. They're smoking them if they got them. I get it, dude. I get it. The lowest common denominator over there. I understand. But whenever normal people like us over here review this shit, and I'm not the first one, you got by everybody, dude. It was the funniest thing ever. I'm late to the party because the pig you hang out with false struck my channel. But I'm back now to point out how pathetic you really are, Timmy. For fuck's sake, dude. None of what you're saying is true.
You're a dumbass. You are a dumbass.
Well, yeah, and you heard her. Oh, I don't know if there's anything legally I can do about that they did something illegal. It's like, no, they didn't. They were just asking questions. That's no different than the news asking lawyers
Cheesy Weezy. Eat a bag of dicks.
questions after a court case, you know?
Yeah,
They can ask. The lawyer just don't tell.
Yeah, they were prospective clients. They were people that were contacting about pricing. That's the situation. There's nothing that you could do to them because they contacted a service. To find out your billing information. It's actually the other way around. They might be able to pursue something because you're your dumbass. So you might want to tell your lawyer that you just told that.
Oh, was I muted? I just said that I put a screen up because that flashing shit, people email me and say, knock the flashing shit off. So I don't want to make watching me painful for somebody. What's up, Chronicles of the Shady in the house?
That, like, I don't know. You're probably going to be telling about 20, 30,000 people by now that you just admitted that your lawyer just basically revealed basically confidential information that he wasn't supposed to tell you. Congrats, and that you don't have attorney-client privilege for multiple conversations. And did you, by the way, Brittany, your mods were on the call. Did you tell your...
What's going on, man? Is he talking to his ex-wife who just took half of his stuff? Why is he so emotionally invested in this? Timmy, what's up, bud? You okay? Somebody get that kid a lollipop. He's having a sad time. What the fuck? Hey, Sue, thanks for being here. It says Patricia, what part of shithole Liverpool? Awesome. Love my Brits, I tell you that much. Let's see. Chronicles says, my channel could go for one too, LMAO. Good to see you, Shady. Hope you're well. I haven't had a chance to look and see what you've got new. Maybe I'll do that after this. And for those of you just joining us, if you are, this is B. Tim having a complete sad little breakdown. Talking to Brittany J's, though, they're actually friends. Hey, or were friends at any given time. Hey, B. Tim, the lady that you're ranting at is an absolute fucking stranger to you that's never done anything to you. That's what makes you seem so crazy and pathetic in this little rant, in case no one's just broke it down for you that way. The person you're talking about is a stranger to you, a complete stranger to you. And the way that you're so emotionally invested, it seems more personal. And that's red flags, little friend. That's red flags.
Your attorney that your mods were on the call? Or did you just call your attorney and let them just listen in while you're talking to them?
Oh, I don't imagine her lawyer, if he's any kind of a lawyer, would have allowed that.
Yes, because no.
Well, I just can't imagine if any other lawyer. You fucking people know nothing about the law. You know nothing about lawyers. You're a fucking adult daycare, just sitting over there fucking insulating yourselves from reality. I don't know. I've said it every way I can. Cheesy Weezy, go fuck yourself. Dude, what are you talking about? How did she... Do you guys remember when Cheesy Weezy was a good person? I mean, it was 7 months ago. It wasn't like it was a lifetime ago. She used to be a normal, polite person that would never fucking stand for any of this shit, dude. And now she's just a yes woman for the ugliest shit that happens here in this sleepy little village we call YouTube. I'll just say it, Cheesy Weezy, it's fucking pathetic, lady. Absolutely pathetic. I used to be in chats with her. She used to be at Headstones like the nicest lady. She sold her soul.
No lawyer would be that stupid.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If he's any kind of a lawyer, he wouldn't have allowed it. So I don't imagine.
How is your lawyer going to take it that you basically have a whole mod group listening to your fucking conversations with him? You fucking moron.
Why is he so worked up, man? He keeps calling a woman, a perfect stranger, a fucking moron over and over again. B. Tim, you're a fucking moron. You're a moron. Because, I mean, this is how you honor your family's name, by sitting there just bagging on a stranger. Again, that's done nothing to you ever. See, because I know what they're going to be like. Well, the way you talk to people, yes. Every time I talk to somebody like they're garbage, it's because they're fucking garbage and they've done something to cross me. Brittany J's done nothing. Not only has she done nothing to J for Justice, she's done nothing to QB. She's done nothing to B Tim. She's not done nothing to Trasha Stocks. She's done nothing to Alabama woman. You see what I'm saying here? Listen, if B Tim was railing at some bitch that did something rotten to him, I'd probably be cheering him on. But he's not. He's fucking having a little breakdown to a stranger that's never done anything wrong to him whatsoever, not one single time. This is all propaganda, dude. It's garbage. B Tim, you're absolute garbage. There's nothing else to say about it.
And if you don't think this is going to come out eventually to your lawyer, you're out of your goddamn mind. Do you think your lawyer is going to be too happy finding out that there might be that you potentially destroyed attorney-client privilege, that you potentially hurt his reputation, that you potentially...
I mean, you guys hear what I hear, right?
have people listening to his conversations with you? You fucking moron! Oh my fucking god, you idiot. You don't realize how stupid you are. And then you fucking drag other people down with you with your stupidity. This lawyer is just a regular fucking Joe.
Dude, what is he even talking about? Like, for real, what I can't follow. And she's bringing other people down with her. Dude, she's not going down. She got a lawyer to defend herself against your friend's fucking defamation. Why do they have to complicate everything? There's a way I want to explain this to you guys, but I really want you to understand it. So, like, I'm sure you've heard me say variations of this. There's simple, true facts about these people. And we all know them. Rebecca's a garbage person. J for Justice will grip the storm. Granny Washington faced cancer. The Black Sheep Ange is not even allowed to be on this platform. B Tim's a little bitch. These are just simple, true facts that we can all depend on. So in order to distract everybody from these simple, clear as day, obvious, true, factual things, they just cause chaos all around it. Scream, have these little meltdowns. It distracts from the fact that they're all fucking garbage and doing absolutely nothing good. Not just on YouTube, but on Earth. It's really a sight for sore eyes. It's a sight to behold. And just how worked up he is. That is just sad. I see people saying hello to Sonia, but I don't see Sonia. But if she's here, what up? Just scanning chat quickly. Silly Goose. What's up, Tisme? Thanks for being here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have her blocked. I'll have to double check. Who am I missing? I'm sorry if I did miss you. Hey, Joan the Homesteader. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to cover too much the shit they've been trying to put you through, Kelsey, but I got your back. And we all do over here, just so you know. Hey, Selena Dixon. Thanks so much for being here. Whoop, whoop. She called a lawyer in North Carolina when she's in Alabama. She did not call for a price. Exactly. She called just to creep. And I mean, I made a joke a long time ago. I should just hire QB's lawyer to sue her. I knew that's not fucking possible. It's a conflict of interest. It's never going to happen. Sarah Beth says, dude needs to get laid like yesterday. You said it. He's definitely got some pent up aggression, some mommy issues, some daddy issues. He got all the issues. He's got the undesirable duty of protecting QB's fucking purple crooked-footed bunions. He's the bunion boy, Bunion Timmy. He just hangs out down there in the stinky little world, just propagandizing. I hope that's a word. Let's see, that pic Jones and showed is really bothering him. I know. It's so good. Well, he knows. Listen, I mean, I know it turns people off when I say this, but that little weasel fuck, he knows quite well that I'm going to find out exactly who he is. because he sits alongside all the worst doxers, all the fucking child exploiters. I don't give a fuck about his anonymity. And I don't like anyone else. Like most people, I will go out of my way, even if I really don't like you, to not like share who you are with people. But I cannot wait to find out who this little weasel fuck is, because he's been getting away with saying the most wrong things to the wrong people for too fucking long, dude. I mean, there's no way. Accountability is coming, even if it's in a way of showing the world what that little weasel fuck looks like exactly. So stand by for that. That's why he's freaking out. I mean, other than maybe he's coming to the realization that he's not a real man and he's got to like do something to improve his life. I don't know. To me, it's pretty simple. He's just a punk bitch. And we got, let's see here, been on for 2 hours. Perfect. I got a few more things I want to share with you. Hey, Shayna, thanks for being here. Hope you're well. Hope everyone's doing good. I know, like we started out with a pretty somber beginning. Just keep in mind, man, like this is the main show. This is not rehearsal, guys. This is life. Like every day is the show. We got to start acting like it. I know I look at my analytics. A lot of you guys are older than I am. I am creeping on 50. I know tomorrow's not promised. I'm trying to be out in the world doing as much good as I possibly can. And then I come back and talk some shit with you guys. I did miss you guys being gone for a week. I know a lot of you saw me on my cousin Charlie's channel and you saw me over at T-Rolls. But it's just not the same, hit and go live. There's something just really burns my cookies. Like whenever hit go live and it says, oh, YouTube restriction for 24 hours. It doesn't tell you when, but I knew it was only a week because, second time I've dealt with it. And in 2 or 3, maybe 4 days, 10 business days from the day of she struck me, she has to tell YouTube whether she's going to take me to court to sue me for copyright infringement, which is never going to happen because nothing she ever makes is copyrightable, if that's a word. It just isn't. She's a fucking liar. So the live stream's just going to go back up. All she's proving is she's a big, scared, weak bully of a person, and she owes me like $600 now, and I'm going to get that money one way or the other. Primarily by having live streams talking shit on her and people laugh and want to send a few bucks. So sucks to be you, Rebecca.
Who's just doing his job. He's a normal man who's just a simple attorney, and your dumbass has to fuck with him as well. I swear to God, if I was your attorney, if I was an attorney and I found out about this, you would be gone. I would give you back your fucking money and I would say, do not contact me anymore, you fucking moron.
This little boy is going to use all of his energy that he had for the whole week in this one little meltdown, dude. Preserve your energy, Timmy. This has got nothing to do with you, man. Why is your heart invested here?
God. Do not go on the internet and tell fucking people of our conversations. Do not let people in your goddamn mod chats fucking sit in our conversations and listen to them. You fucking moron.
We gotta reel him in, Shane. I think BJ broke.
Oh my God. You know what? We're going to have to watch the reply. So let's get through this.
Come again.
I just can't.
Holy shit. We're going to have to drop you.
Jesus Christ.
It'll be our version of slapping you in the face.
Chad said, breathe, beat him, breathe.
Yeah, breathe.
Well, you get the idea. I'm going to end this at 2:30 because I'm going to transport you all over to Headstones and Headlines live stream that's happening there. So let me get to the retort or the response from Brittany J. This is too good. Thank you, Madison, for your hard work. And please subscribe to Madison. Look, I'm hitting thumbs up. Do all the things. She's a badass. And she deserves at least, let's see, 191. Come on, guys. Please subscribe to her. Here, let me grab the link. If one of my mods could do that for me, I would love that. If not, I'll put it in at the end. There's no way she should only have 191 subscribers. She's doing too good a work for that. Hey, Ocean Tide, thanks for being here. So good to see you, Sue. Sending prayers for your dad and family, Kelsey. I must have missed that. Kelsey, if something's going on, let me know. We got your back. All right, so here's the response. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit if Madison hasn't.
Hi there, I'm Madison. Welcome to my channel. You're all very welcome. Now let the fuckery begin.
Oh, let me move it to the screen.
You think we get it, little buddy? You're infuriated. We believe you. Oh, buddy, we believe you. Settle down. Go sit down.
That is Stinson has the soup's voice. So I'm not sure how exactly she clipped this, but let's get it.
Go shine your Crocs. Brush them struggling 2 hairs on the top of your head, because you got to be bald by now if you wasn't. God, little buddy.
I just saw someone come in. The Hills have critters. Thanks so much for being here. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Buddy, relax.
This person is so fucking stupid. You just such a. It's like you do realize that you just fucked your lawyer, and you do realize that eventually. And you do realize that in no God's green earth that a lawyer would let a bunch of mods sit into a conversation where he's talking to you in a client privilege. That means you probably had your phone open.
God, you're wrong too. Neither one of y'all are right. They think because they found out about you hiding the money, they rule the world. So rude. I don't agree with hiding the money, though. So y'all need to come clean and shut the fun down. My subscribe. Oh my God, Lord, this is my lawyer has my money. There is no hiding the money. That fundraiser is legitimate.
I'm going to speed this up just a hair, guys, and because there's a need of time. And this is as much as you'll see me review Brittany J. But I'm assuming because Madison took the clip that there's probably some good laughs in here. But right away, she's just denouncing all the madness from B. Tim. Like, I hope she addresses, like, are you okay, bud? Let's just crank it up to a little bit here. We'll go 1.25.
Probably the most legitimate.
I can vouch for her. Like, I've been asking her every day, how much more do we need? I'll pay the rest.
The fundraiser is legitimate as fuck, and it is. Don't say that.
I'm trying to vouch.
I know, but I don't like I said, I'm not worried about a single fucking one of any of these people coming out and saying I'm committing fraud. The attorney has $4,000 of the money that I owe him, and he's going to get the other.
Well, it turns out we're not in a rush, so we can take our time to watch this. Headstones and Headlines had to postpone her live stream that she had scheduled for 2:30 because she's out doing a good thing and rousing up some kittens that have been spotted. So bless her. So we can stay on a little bit longer. If you guys want to rock with me, we'll just stay on for a little bit longer.
And that's that. There is no fraud. We collected $3,000 in that fundraiser. $3,000 fucking dollars. We've spent $4,000 on the attorney. You tell me where the fraud is. Tell me where the fraud is.
I don't think it was fraud at all.
I cannot with y'all. So let me.
I think it was somebody who's getting piled onto and bullied every single fucking day that finally did something to stick up for herself, and I'm for it. I'm for it. I if I had more money to contribute, I would absolutely contribute to it. That's where I stand on it. Am I getting burned out on going on to Brittany J's live streams and it's just her defending herself constantly? Of course, dude, we're all tired of it, but it serves a purpose. If it was happening to you and everyone was telling you how to handle it, listen, that becomes a whole nother frustration. I know it firsthand. She showed the receipts. You got a fucking woman on the other side of town that collected over $250,000 in what is clearly a scam by telling people that she's a single mother when she wasn't. Criticizing Brittany J for raising $3,000. What are we doing here? How does that even? How do they get away with even doing that kind of? I'll never understand it.
Let me anyway.
They
Off
let the
of that.
little peons run their mouth so that they don't have to. You notice that?
So then,
The peons with no channels, with nothing to lose.
back to BTM. Back to BTM. You seen how? Like I said, I have all the the truth. You don't.
I cannot see Sonia. In fact, last time I saw other people saying hello to her in my live stream, and I couldn't see her then either. I double checked my block list. I don't have her blocked. So maybe it was something on her end. I don't know if we've ever butted heads in these mean streets of YouTube, but I don't think it's on my end. After this live stream, I'll go into Google and see if it's for some reason blocked there. But I don't ever remember blocking her. I've had almost zero interaction with her. I mean, face it, back in the day, I probably went into QB's chat and talked shit, but I don't know if that's, maybe I'm still blocked because of that. I can't say for sure. But she's good here. I don't have her blocked at all. No way.
The truth stands on its own. Period. Oh my God, Bree. You don't know what I'm talking about, Bree. It don't have anything to do with money.
Nene.
Oh my God.
Everybody's got money except for some people, apparently.
And Sarah, thanks for being here. Nene. The hills have critters.
Because I don't want people knowing my business, for one. And for two, to be perfectly fucking honest with you, if we have to foot the rest of it, that's breaking us. I mean, if we had the money to do it, we would. I wouldn't be asking for help. BTM and Vibrator are not the same and have been on panel together. BTM known today. I don't care. I don't care about either one of them people.
I said it.
That's their dead air, guys. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Oh, is that it?
It's not right. And now watch.
Okay.
Because Craig said what he said, they're going to be like, see, they got money. No, we don't have money. If we had money, I wouldn't be sitting here fucking asking for help and dealing with grief out of y'all fucking people.
Yeah, actually, that's fucking dollars I've got.
That's what I'm saying. Right. And that's what I'm trying to explain. You're willing to foot the last few dollars you have, but that's all we have.
Right.
We don't have money like that. And that's why I just said what I said, y'all. Because I mean, I just don't. We don't got it.
It's not coming in.
If that go, I mean, that's all we have. If I have to spend every fucking
with the outflow,
and I'm not saying that I expect anybody to help me. I'm not. It's not expected, but if I can get the help, it absolutely it's appreciated, because I've got bills and we got to buy groceries and shit and things like that too. You know, like it's hard. It's not easy to fork out $2,000 to add to it that I don't got. We don't really got it. So, and then he says that and they'll run with that shit today. You know, they will. So let me just explain it. Yeah, he out of frustration, he told me a couple times, Brittany, I'll give you the rest. But I know we need that. I still got to buy my kids school clothes and shit. You know what I mean? Like, if we do that, that leaves me completely broke even and I have nothing extra. Like, it's going to take everything. So, Bree, wherever you went, that's why I said what I said. And I feel like I shouldn't have to, like, it's way too much of my business having to be put out there. Way too much. It's just, it makes me want I'm sick of it. And then, like, you hear, like, what BTM just said, right? You're sitting there telling everybody that you literally sat on a panel and called me stupid and said that I destroyed my...
What do you guys think? I think Brittany wins this argument, this conversation that the bitch-ass Tim is trying to have. And who is he to talk to a stranger that way? What's up, Sumi Turbo? Good to see you. Sumi Turbo? I don't know why that's always difficult for me to say. It is. It's always good to see you, though. Thanks so much for being here. Kelsey says, all the mods that step back are all dealing with real life stuff as well. It is exhausting, has nothing to do with caring for Brit. We do a lot. I know you do, Kelsey. I mean, they're even coming up with conspiracy theories about, oh, is this a big plan? Are they still there and they're just saying they're not there to be protected? Well, who cares, man? They don't want to deal with you goons over there at the Hive and Jay and Cluminati. They could do whatever they want. They could step back, they could step forward, they could stand on one fucking foot, dude. They're strangers to you, and it's none of your business what they do. I've been asked a lot, because I moderate for Brittany J, are you in the mod chat? What did you, dude, even if I was in the mod chat and I saw something, you think I'm going to talk to you people about it? Dude, we are not the same, dude, at all. Not even close. No, I'm not in a mod chat, even though I do mod. I don't mod like that. It's more of a courtesy wrench. That's what it is. Like when shit gets really crazy, maybe I'll delete a comment or two, but I don't mod for her like that. Just like she doesn't really come over here and mod for me like that, and she's got a wrench here. It's just it's common respect. That's it. It's so good to see you. Nini says, taking a break for a smoke. Dang, it's hot. It's hot here too. Almost 100 again today. They keep saying, wait a week, it's going to cool off. Shady says, Kelsey, that's exactly what Brittany said. They don't listen. They sure don't. I think we're done, though. I think, we're just over 2 hours. I didn't want to come in too hard today. Just wanted to really see how the fuck you guys are. I'm thinking I'll do a sunset tonight. I'm not promising, though, but that's going to be my goal, is to try to do that. Lunatic says, I'm 41, so you're younger than me. So you're Buzzy's age. Let's see here. Is there something else that you guys want me to quickly review? I've got a couple of minutes left. I was planning for 2.5 hours, being that Emmy was going live, but now she had to postpone, so now I'm like, shit, I don't have much else to talk about. Pookie says, I'll be 29 again in a couple of weeks. Awesome. Me too. Pookie refuses to turn 30. I stopped aging at 30. I just kept it there. Nini says, I'm 57 going on 18 again. Aren't we all? Just an amateur. What's going on? Everybody's laughing at Sonia. I can't see what she's saying. It's so frustrating. I guess I can. I'll figure it out. I'll watch it on the replay. Does anyone have Madison's channel link? I do. Give me 1 second. I'll put it in the chat. Maybe someone already did, but I'll do it again. Let's see. History. More. 1 second. Yes, and if you guys could also just do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up. I did get a cash app from Bowser. Thank you so much. I can't say what Bowser says because it's often vulgar. Oh, there's Tiny Dancer, of course. Tiny Dancer has also been clipping and making great content. Make sure you subscribe to her. Give me a second. I'm copying Madison's link for you. And, the risk I take in sharing clip channels is it could be me that they're clipping next week. I don't care. It's okay if they have to. Let's see. Get back to my live stream. Bing bong. Tiny Dancer says B-Tim is going to have to increase his protein. That dude couldn't hunt lettuce. If he's going to give so much energy, poor little feller. So true, man. That was all the energy he had, at least for that whole day. No one is questioning over 200,000. Shut the fuck up. I would call out anyone who doesn't use money for what they tell people it is for. The receipts are real. Yes, of course. I saw the receipts. Shady saw the receipts. They're real. They're more real than any of these bitches that are saying they aren't real. Let's see. I made a scan ahead here. Drop in Madison's link in the chat. Please subscribe to her. There's no reason she doesn't have 500 subs. Imagine if she gets up to 500 subs and then she can go live on her own channel. Be pretty fucking rad. Or actually, no, you don't even need 500, right? 250? We can get her there. Let's see. B will have new birds soon. I heard. Those poor fucking animals, dude. How sad. Stop sharing that. You get the idea. Brittany did a great job defending herself. I mean, how difficult would it be against someone like B. Tim? Let's keep it real. Little Miss Sharon, thank you so much for the super sticker. Looks like a little fox pointing up in the air. Or a thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let me play you something for that. Thank you for the cheeseburgers.
Thank you kindly for the cheeseburgers.
Oh no, Shady. I wasn't saying that you would start going at me. Just in general, like for instance, Clip Punks. I was promoting the shit out of her channel. The first time I said something she didn't like, she started clipping me and talking shit on me. Well, you can fuck off. That's how I feel about that. I was always side-eyeing her anyways for the shit she's done in the past, or said in the past, as it were. And yes, I'm glad to see Just a Girl Who Loves Frogs is still here. I've been really enjoying your live streams. Like I said, I don't chat that much. As soon as I do, it turns into, get out of here, sinner. No, I guess there are people that defend me in there. I just don't want to cause you trouble. I do enjoy whenever I watch that shit, but as soon as they see me in there, it's going to cause you an argument with some asshole. So it's like, I try to avoid that. And I said it before, like people are saying that Brittany's receipts are fake. Go ahead and give a fake receipt to Shady and see what happens. You will instantly become content and you will deserve it. So, I mean, Madison at 202. Awesome. That's so cool of you guys. We were able to get her 9 or 10 people. She's going to do the heavy lifting. Her channel is going to soar. I almost guarantee it. Just need a little push. I mean, that's what channels like that need. Just a little bit of attention, because it's so easy to get lost in the mess of clippers. As people that clip know, it's hard to stand out. I think everybody's been doing a pretty good job of not clipping the exact same parts of conversations, which is good because it becomes monotonous. I would always suggest, and if anybody wants this advice, to take it. If not, just don't. I'm no professional at this, but I would always try to use a real voice, and it's not directed to anyone in particular, but especially with clip channels, if you get someone to narrate it for you, instead of using an AI voice, it'll probably do better, because there's a big backlash against this AI voice noise, the AI songs. Kelsey makes some of the best AI songs, and I like them, but just in general, there's sort of a consensus that AI sound is not ideal, That's my only criticism I'd give any clip channels. Use your own voice. If you're putting text up there, give a few seconds so people don't have to constantly pause to read it. Just give it a few seconds. I know it seems like almost dead air in your video, but as a viewer, you need that time, especially us. We're all in our 50s and older over here. Come on. So that, and if you do put fonts up there, and if you're doing a CapCut, just go and adjust the shadows. If you got white letters against a white background, throw a shadow in there. You can still read it. Give it a little time, Shaggy says, that's why B says I create fake shit to discredit me. Exactly. I have never and would never prove it, biatch. She can't prove it. Hollow words, all barking, no biting. She goes at Shady pretty hard, as you guys probably know already. And I hope you figured out what I figured out a long time ago about why that happens, because there's nothing more dangerous to a liar than the truth. Queen Bee being the liar, Chronicles of the Shady being the truth. They're natural enemies in the wild, the truth versus a lie. The truth always wins every single time. It may take 100 years, but eventually the truth will be known and understood to be fact. That's it. That's the way it goes. Birds and secondhand smoke. Oh my. I know, like she's already fucking torturing animals. Ugh. And I don't mean literally torturing, just having them sit in swirling mystery fucking drug smoke. That's like torturous. She's the kind of person that would blow smoke in her dog's face to try to get it stoned, not knowing that it causes a dog's absolute panic attack and fucking hallucinations. Like, They don't get stoned the same way you do, Rebecca. Shady is awesome. I agree with that. Little Miss Sharon agrees with that as well. All right, guys, I'm wearing out my vocal cords. I think this was a good comeback after my week timeout. Keep an eye out for sunset. If the clouds look like they're going to be proper to do that, I'll do that. I'll go back up to that spot that I found. If I get in the right spot, the sky's going to reflect off of the water because it's like the water's like still, so it should look amazing. I do want to offer you more content that has nothing to do with chubby crackheads or, psychotic stalkers. I do have more to offer this world, and you will see that. I'm going to do everything I can to avoid strikes from my number one stalker, Rebecca Turner. I can't make promises. I might be down for another week in 10 days for all I know, but I'm gonna go out of my way to not do that. I'm still gonna review her. If she thinks her just striking me is gonna prohibit me from calling her out, she's in for a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Chronicle says, I was mad at Sinner once. I thought he might be trolling with Earth. LMAO. Glad he wasn't. No, and she fucking came right at me. She does. Like, you guys out there may not be able to get a hold of Chronicles of the Shady, but if she wants to get a hold of you, she will do it. It would be no challenge for her. But yeah, she came at the same time. I don't know if it was before Earth admitted to pulling a long troll on Brittany J, or if it was after. I don't know. But Shady came right to me, and obviously she doesn't mind me sharing this. Don't fuck with me. If you're doing this to Brittany J, just fucking tell me right now. No, it's absolutely not. I'm not that kind of person. Loyalty is my problem, not being a backstabber. I've never had a backstabbing problem. Being loyal to people that don't deserve it, fuck, that'll be my downfall. I'm not saying that Brittany J is the case, but just in the past, people that I invest in or things that I invest in that break too easily, like people, I'm still going to do that. I'm going to take chances, and I'm going to stick to my word. I still have not seen Brittany J do anything to deserve what's happening to her. Is there an argument to be made that maybe she's got to find another way, because just continuously going live and expressing all the terrible things they're doing, I mean, that's not working. She got a lawyer now, so hopefully once the ball gets rolling there, we won't be stuck in this fucking loop of them talking shit on Brittany and Brittany defending herself, and then them talking shit on. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it started, but if you really want to know, it started with the bad guys. It started whenever Brittany J stood up to QB and said it's fucked up that she was doxing Savage's family. Then the green lights were lit, and all these vultures just followed. That's the timeline. And that's Shady also, to go back what I was saying about Shady emailing me, that's exactly what I appreciate most about Shady, is the fact that she does hold people accountable, even my crazy ass. This is what gets missed whenever Rebecca's or QB's over there talking all this shit. Shady does give a fuck and proves it with her actions. She doesn't have to sit on a panel and just growl at people all day long. When you tell the truth, it takes very little time. When you lie, it takes hours. Now let's see. Kelsey said, did you see my message about that train wreck? Oh, I didn't see that either. Poor Duke. I know. All right, guys. I'm going to cut this off. So good to see you. Thanks, everyone that contributed to the channel and the Cash Apps, keeping my skinny ass fed. I appreciate it very much. Yes, I'm going to do some live tonight. I'm almost sure. Whether it's the sunset or if it's another session like this, we'll see. But thanks so much for coming here, listening to me. We're back, baby. Let's go. Can't keep a good lemon down. I'm going to play you guys out with my normal old outro. I haven't heard it for a while. Uncle Charlie doesn't like that weak-hearted music, he says, so I couldn't play it over there. Kansas City, I hope everything's great with you and the fam. I said I think about you guys daily. Let's see. Not at all. I went to you, Sinner has email. I trust him. Let's see. B, Doc Savage's family for days. Exactly. 2 different channels. 2 different fucking channels for 3 or 4 days at least. It was brutal. True Seeker, thanks for being here. All right, guys. I think that's all I got to offer. My voice is getting... I'm going to sound like this over here. Thanks, Pink Warrior, for being here. Exactly. Onward and upward. Make sure you're subscribed. Of course, I lost a few subscribers. If you canceled your membership because I wasn't live for half of a month as a result of Rebecca, I understand that. I would love to welcome you back if you want to continue to support the channel in the future. I understand if I'm paying to support a channel and they're not live for half a month, like that could be a problem. I did my best to get on my cousin's channel and let everyone know that was happening, but I respect that. I do wish you'd come back. Let's see. Marie says no sunset, no cash apps or ad slaps for you. Sometimes I don't know what you're talking about, Marie. I gotta be honest. Is Emmy going live right now? No, she said she had to postpone her live stream, lunatic, because one of her family members found like a new batch of kittens in the wild, and she's going to trap them because she cares about cats and she does good things. What do you think Rebecca would be trapping animals for? Not to help them. Anyways, you guys fucking rock. I do apologize if I didn't say hello in chat. I really try to get everybody, Nanny, Sharon, everybody who contributed. You guys are awesome. That glass lake, exactly, Grain. You saw it. All right, guys. I'm fucking out of here. My name is Sinner. You guys are awesome. If you find yourself in trouble out there and the oxygen mask drops down, it's an emergency. Slap that oxygen mask on your beautiful face and have a few deep breaths. Now you're ready. Now you're ready. You're in good shape to help the people around you. First, you got to help yourself. That's the point. Don't hurt each other. Don't hurt kids. Don't hurt anyone. Let me pull up my outro here. But for real, guys, all jokes aside, I truly do appreciate you. And this is not about money for me. I missed you guys. It's been a week. It's good to see your faces. Next couple of days, I'll take a deeper dive into the fuckery that's going on here, and I'll have more comments on that. Let's see, all right. That's all she wrote. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Share this out. Let my enemies know that I'm back, and there's nothing they can do to shut me up. Sinner out. That's right, Nanny.